That was way brighter than I was hoping. Welcome, foolish mortals. So normally this would be time for Christie's campfire stories. Zach Baker, Daily Vlog. What time do we need to be in Pigeon Forge tomorrow? 6:30. I will be at Patriot Park. So normally Christy would be doing her campfire stories at this time, but she's currently indisposed. She has some friends with her, and our in the friend socialization area. Let me try that again. I want to do that really dramatic. Greetings, foolish mortals. Are you ready to be scared? Let's get the mood lighting there. I don't have the call in phone. I think Christy's going to join me, but right now, okay. Anyone curious? Anyone curious about the quilt situation? Let's just go over that real quick. So yeah, the president of the Quilt Museum did respond in the comments section to my anti quilt video. It wasn't an anti quilt video, but but you know, I had a video where I visited the. I've tried to visit the National Quilt Museum twice, and both times ended up with unpleasantness occurring. So the president last time they thought I was filming and they asked to see my camera, and the president of the Quilt Museum commented on my video and said that that was not protocol, that he wanted me to call him to straighten things out. I have not called him. I have not called him. I don't know. I just think maybe it's good to just do we really need to have a meeting over this? I don't think so. And I don't want to get anyway, the lady that accosted me. I don't want to get her fired. I mean, come on. You don't want to ruin people's career. Hopefully, you know, she realizes that she overstepped her. Oh my god, there's a very spooky cat on my shoulder. So, I don't know. I'm not interested in having a blood feud with the Quilt Museum. And, you guys don't need to hassle the Quilt Museum or anything like that. So, I don't know. Since I got the flashlight in my face, which is the universal sign for telling a scary story. Let me tell a scary story. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think how this one starts. Let me see. Hmm. What's the quilt Nazi? She's a young lady. She's younger than me. So this woman was at a gas station in the dark. dark and stormy night, and it was raining, and a stranger came out of the darkness, charging at her car and pointing. And she tried to drive away, but he got in front and started banging on the hood. And she was really scared, and he started banging, and he wouldn't get out of her way. And finally, she just took off, and he ran over. She killed him and crushed him because she was so scared that he was trying to attack her. Thank you, Frank Tesseco. Appreciate the donation. So anyway, so as she was driving away, she's like, "Oh my God, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I just ran over somebody. Maybe they were a psycho." And then she realized something. She looked in the rearview mirror, and it wasn't the psycho that she had run over, because he was trying to warn her about the psycho with the knife in the back seat of the car. Have you guys heard this one? Okay. And then the psycho took his knife and he murdered her. And do you know how I know? Do you know how I know that he murdered her? Do you know how I know? Do you know how I know he murdered her? 'Cause I was that psycho. Sorry, was that too scary? Oh, did I get it from The Simpsons? Yes, I did. I didn't even remember that I got that from The Simpsons. That's how much The Simpsons is ingrained in my mind. I don't even remember what's Simpsons and what's my original thoughts. That's the best way to end any scary story, though. Just because I was that psycho. What do I think of Kane becoming the mayor of Knox County? Pretty wild, considering that it's someone who has made their career off of wearing a scary mask and calling themselves a demon and beating people up. But he's not just a celebrity that decided to run for office. He's been involved in politics for a very, very long time. He is a libertarian. So I don't know. We'll see. You know, see how he does. See how he performs on the job. No worse than Schwarzenegger. Did Schwarzenegger actually have any experience? Anthony Janiski says Trump wrestled Vince. Not technically true. The match was Bobby Lashley versus Umaga, with Trump in Bobby Lashley's corner and Vince in Umaga's corner. But Trump did take a stone cold stunner. It was a ghost ship, the Flying Dutchman. Do I believe in the Flying Dutchman? I've never seen the Flying Dutchman myself. Well, I mean, Ronald Reagan was in movies. think that's just kind of what it's become now. You know, celebrities get to be president. Obama, you know, wasn't a celebrity per se, but like he had that charisma. Did I ever go to this? I actually have been to this Seattle Aquarium, Ryan. They have an octopus feeding. That's pretty cool. So let's see a show of hands. Who's all coming to the meetup tomorrow? Who's coming to the meetup? Meetup. Meetup. Who's coming to the meetup? No, there's power. I'm just using this flashlight for spookification. Who's coming to the meetup? The meetup. The meetup. Are you coming to the meetup in Indiana, Becca? You wouldn't even have to leave your home state. Oh, great. Oh, there's someone. Pelagrad says they'll be at the meetup. The Blue Arrow Ginger says they were going, but they have the flu. Oh, come on. Come to Cleveland, Ohio for a meetup? I think I've seen everything in Ohio. Yes, I've met Aaron Bricker, met in Seattle. Yes, August 24th is the Seymour, Indiana wrestling meetup. I do need to get back to Jersey, and I need to do it in the summer when stuff is actually open. Do I think that the Quilt Museum president was legit? Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's his real name. The number matched up. Someone would have to really go above and beyond. And apparently, people emailed the Quilt Museum and discussed with him. Which I'm not. Is Action Park really open? Tell me it's not. In New Jersey. I don't know what I would even say to him. I mean, come on. I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't really want to go back. Don't tell him. Is Action Park still like really dangerous? Well, if you can, Becca, I'd love to see you there. Well, I have seen the Quilt Museum. Yankee in the South, you'll be there tomorrow. I'm happy to see you. You came to my first meetup. I appreciate that. Action Park. I can't believe they actually still. Do they still call? Is it still called Action Park? Did they actually keep the name? Even that would be insane if they got the name. Action Park. Yes, Becca, I'm obsessed with the loop and the water slide. Apparently, that didn't last long. I heard they tore it down pretty quick. 'Cause the thing is, when they were designing Action Park, they didn't have any like engineers or anything. They would just make stuff up and just build it. Action Park is pretty much infamous as it was basically a water park, but it's pretty much is infamous in being the most unsafe amusement park of all time. I can't believe they still have the same name. That's hilarious. Is Christopher Robin a good movie? I'm wary of those remakes. What do they think of Banksy's take on Disney? I think Banksy trying to spoil the fun a little bit. But I would have gone to Dismaland though if I had the chance. If I jump scare with Burger Planet, the end of this burger, burger's not hiding in my bunker. Don't be intimidated to go to wrestling by yourself, Becca. There'll be other people there. Yankee the South, you ran into Burger today? That's cool. I invited him to come to my meetup, but he said he's not gonna be in town that long. Don't worry about being awkward, Becca. I made an entire career out of being awkward. I actually will be in Wilmington in September. Been invited to do food judging again, which I'm very excited about. I'm bringing awkward back. Tyler S says, "Am I ever going to have another meetup?" I'm having two meetups this month. Having a meetup on the 5th in Pigeon Forge at Patriot Park, which is tomorrow. And I'm having a meetup in Seymour, Indiana, the small town that John Mellencamp was born in. And it will also be a wrestling event, an independent wrestling event. Yeah, we'll do daily meetups. I'm going to start a daily meetup channel where every day I have a meetup. 365 meetups. It's going to be the meetup. I'm going to call it the Carpetbagger meetup vlog. Meetups, meetups. Every morning I'll post a place, and then people are supposed to show up. What was that? Oh, Scarlet. Big Tower, $2 to the daily meetup fund. Anyone else want to contribute to the daily meetup fund? Totally worth it. Yeah, I'm going to set the new record for most meetups done by one YouTube guy. Well, I will be in Kentucky. Um, the Seymour, Indiana. Seymour is like almost in Kentucky. So I'll be around Kentucky. I don't know if I should spoil it. I don't know if I should spoil it. I have another event in Kentucky that's the same weekend as the wrestling event. It involves me and a certain person invited me to a certain thing that you probably people that have been following my channel for a long time may be very surprised that this individual invited me to an event, and may be surprised that this individual is even having an event. So it'll be interesting. No, not Dave Hughes. Let's just say this is a certain individual who may have at some point purchased his own amusement park and things didn't go as planned. Yeah, we had fun with Keith. Ooh, Becca. Yeah, we may finally, we'll see what happens, but we may finally have the meetup, the union between the Carpetbagger and Will Russell. This flashlight never dies. I've left this flashlight on in my car for days. I can't do. I can't do. Did I not tell you about this, Keith? The owner of the National Quill Museum. If it was some sort of quilt meeting, I'd be afraid. You know, those quilts. Becca, I didn't really make it happen. Will reached out to me, and I accepted his invitation. What's that? What are you doing, Scarlett? Oh, that's not. That won't do. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited. John lost his wallet. Where'd he lose his wallet at? Scarlett, come here. I lost my debit card at the Roadkill Cafe, and they mailed it to me. It was really cool. No, I've not called the Quilt Museum. If I don't know, I don't know. I feel I don't want to escalate this bizarre rivalry anymore. William Van Huss City Road Earthquake. Did you love it? Yes, we're in a spook house. I'm just really getting prepared to jump scare you guys. Yankee in the South. I don't think that Mrs. Carpetbagger is gonna be there tomorrow. She has to work on Monday, and I scheduled it kind of late. But just yeah, show up. We'll have fun. I promise it'll be fun. Apparently Prince claims that jump scares don't work if you tell people. That's not true because they still work on me. Like someone could come up to me and say, "I'm going to jump scare you," and then they could successfully jump scare me. Gateway TV says he wonders if Anakista is any good. Anakista is interesting. It's the newest ski lift in Gallenberg. The seats are awesome because they're padded. The gondolas are not awesome because they're not climate controlled and they're very little circulation. But once you get to the top, they have a kind of a cool Ewok village. I don't know what they're charging, so I can't really say if it's worth it. But I thought it was fun. Missing Monster, thank you. It says hello. I'm a new sub. Saw some videos. Are pretty cool. Well, thank you for the donation, and I am glad to have you aboard the carpet ship. I don't know if there is another way to the top of Anakista. I'm not afraid of. I used to be terrified of chairlifts, but I ride them all the time now. Carolina Tony, you're not coming to the meetup? What? Frank Tedesco, I sort of I'm influenced by National Lampoon's Vacation. I would say in some ways, yes, I definitely am. I loved that movie. Even when I was a young kid, I loved that movie. The meetup is in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee at 6:30. My eyes look really blue when I shine a light directly at them. I've never been ziplining, believe it or not. Ronnie asks how to get postcards from the visits. Just sign up on the Patreon page. The link should be in the description. If you donate at least $3 a month, I'd be happy to send you postcards while I'm on my journeys. My glasses are so dirty. Look at that. It's like I never wash them. When I was a kid, I used to get in front of the mirror and do this. Jordan asks if I've accepted Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. I choose not to talk about my personal religious beliefs on this channel because I don't want to alienate anyone. Ever made the Tic Tac spark? I think I have. When me and Adam stayed in Route 66, we stayed at this. Oh, I think it was in Tucumcari. We stayed at this hotel, and like we had the double beds in our rooms. We each had our own bed, obviously, and when you when you would move in the bed, like if you'd move at all, it had this white sheet, and this entire wave of static would come over top the sheet every time you moved. So, and it was like this major spark. I mean, it looked like there was a flame moving above the sheet. So every time you had a little movement, the static would like all up the sheet. It was pretty insane. I mean, you could see it in the dark. Terry Pollard says it was going to fly from Texas, but I never respond to you. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't. Certainly wasn't trying to leave you out of anything. Hey, John. Everyone's telling me you lost your wallet. Electro bed bugs. Interesting theory. Scarlet. Did you call the restaurant, John? Did you call the restaurant and ask if they had it? Welcome aboard the carpet ship, Mark Fun Jones. Or should I say, Mark Funnel Cake Jones? Or Mark Funicular Railroad Jones? Hello, breaking the shell. Someone snagged it. That stinks, John. Was there anything important in it? Did you get anything like? Because I lost my wallet, and I was able to. I mean, it's a pain, but I didn't really like get anything stolen. I got, cancel on my credit cards. Everything. Get everything new. Got a new driver's license, but then it's a pain, but I didn't like lose anything. This is terrifying. There's nothing is spookier than pointing a flashlight at your own face. That sucks, John. I mean, if you cancel everything, though, I mean, you should be good. We've been through that. I lost my wallet on. John, you and Tim are in the woods and you're watching me on YouTube. That's funny. Lenny Bruce says, "Why do I embarrass myself like this?" Because embarrassing myself is part of my shtick, right? Anarchy's Needle lost his wallet when he's got married. Apparently, his wife will not give it back. I didn't lose my wallet on the Route 66 trip. I lost my debit card. Which reminds me, I need to get a new debit card. My chip isn't working. Lenny Bruce gives me credit for breaking away from the crooked government job. It wasn't a crooked job, but it was a government job. Yes, John will be joining us on October 6th. He'll be a special guest to the Campfire Chats. Have I hit Tombstone? Yeah, I have a video from Tombstone. I think I have more than one video from Tombstone. TJ Postal, thank you. $5. Hope this pays the electric bills. It will help pay the electric bills, my friend. Thank you. Why did I pick a possum as my mascot? Well, kind of the original idea of the Carpetbagger was kind of my exploration into the southern United States. And I felt like the possum kind of represented the South. And I'm fascinated with possums too. Possums are considered like a living fossil, like a dinosaur. Um, Early mammals resembled possums. Possums have not evolved very, very far. But, that would seem like they're like a lower form of animal. They're the only animal besides man that has opposable thumbs, even though they're supposedly this like lower form of animal, which I find that really fascinating. And also, they have no natural defense, no natural defenses. Yes, Becca, happy to meet up when you're in town, and definitely need to do a vlog of Jason breaking things. Terry Pollard asked if I'm home now from shooting the Superman video. Well, in a way, yes. Did Superman spot? I didn't lose my wallet. John lost his wallet. Yeah, that snapping turtle didn't seem to like me, and I was trying to save his life. Snapping turtles are not known as being the most grateful of all animals. You want me to? I forget what the lines are for the Blair Witch scene. Live action. Is it raining? Is it pouring? Is a hurricane blowing? Yes! I wasn't in Atlanta today. I was in Atlanta. I was in Atlanta yesterday. How'd you know I was in Atlanta? Did I say? I don't know. Brandy says I should turn off my flashlight. But that's the one thing that's making this stream super spooky. I did say I wasn't Atlanta. Okay. Do some rap again. I need someone to give me a beat. Yes, this is meditation time. We're all here to relax, contemplate. Who's here? I hear someone whispering. Who's in there?
No.
Oh. I think someone may be joining us.
Mrs. Bagger is here.
Miss Bagger will be joining the Carpetbaggers super spooky, super spooktacular.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
Trying to move stuff.
She's destroying all my camera equipment right now.
That was a laptop, which currently belongs to me.
Wait a minute. Why does it belong to you?
Well, it always has. You just took it over, remember?
Yeah.
I waited in.
Do you want me to flip the camera so I can see you?
Well, do you want to sit over here?
I'll flip the camera so I can see you, and then I'll shine the flashlight
Not
on
in
you.
my eyes, please.
Okay.
Oh. Did you maybe come over here?
Think we should both sit on the same
Yes,
side?
Stop it.
Okay. Why were you acting all irritated?
Because you got that in my face, that's why.
Well, here, you can take this for now.
I don't think we need
You
it.
gotta shine it in your face to be spooky.
No. Whose show is this?
Apparently, I'm now the co-host.
You are the co-host. This is my show. Hi, Becca. Yeah.
I don't think it's showing.
I'm not sure if we can pay the power bill now because we just had to get myself a new car.
Oh, why'd you do
Whoops.
that? First of all, you got
Thank
your
you.
hand in front of the camera. Second of all, just pull the camera out of.
What kind of tripod setup is this? This is ridiculous.
It's a mini tripod.
It's so grainy.
Because it's dark and spooky.
Fire the DP. What's that? What just fell was the tiny little tripod that he's got that's sitting on. Hi, Audra. Popcorn. Yeah. Sir Jacob. Are we underground? Yes, I am underground in the bunker with Jacob.
285 years beneath the
Hi,
cell.
catch a kitty. Question there. Do you ever catch any kitties? Yeah, he is the director of photography, not me. Hi, Joanna. The reason that we're underground is because it is like soaking wet outside, and I thought, well, let's dry those seat cushions, right? But then they were so wet that when he was carrying them into the house, they were just dripping all over the ground, and I didn't want them dripping all over my floor.
Where did your friends go?
Well, my friends went home. Did you tell everybody I was doing a paint and sip with my work friends?
I didn't specify. I said you were with your friends. I didn't specify what you were doing.
Yeah.
Painting and sipping, apparently.
Lots of sipping, kind of light on the painting. But it was fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I love my friends. Love them. Yes, one of them is Charlie. She's been in a past video, and Kelly is the other. How many friends do I have? I don't know. Lots.
At least 3.
At least 3 that live here. Yeah, and then also my best friend lives in Charlotte. My other best friend have 2 BFFs, and one lives here and one lives in Charlotte. Crystal's been on my show, but my Charlotte friend hasn't because she lives in Charlotte.
Well, we should do a special Charlotte campfire.
Yes, exactly, Maury. Yeah, I want. See, we wanted to go do wine and painting, like at one of those places, a paint and sip, and then my friend Kelly, she's like super resourceful, and she is so funny. So she wanted to like look up Bob Ross videos and just do it ourselves. So DIY. And are we a couple? Yes, we're married.
Who asked that?
Yeah. Hello. Catching up.
There's a cat in the way.
There's
Scarlet.
Scarlett, are you gonna tell a story? You're super spooky. Look at the cat.
I think you're in the way.
Yeah. Maryland, yes, we will be coming back to Michigan at some point. That's where my family lives, my mother and my favorite cousin and my other favorite cousin. Lots of cousins and aunts and stuff like that. Who is JB besides my dad?
Don't talk to your dad.
It's okay, Caleb.
What are you sniffing?
There was something going on with Bob Ross. How many cousins? I have 28 first cousins on my mom's side and only one on my dad's.
I have the reverse. I have 20-something cousins on my dad's side, and like 2 cousins, and then 2 step cousins.
Yeah, lots of cousins. Yeah. Let me say, I want to announce some very exciting news about our show. So, and I'm sorry that I'm late this time. I really didn't think it would last as long as it did, but I'm really glad it did because I loved it. But I am having John from Exploration Unknown and also another friend, Greg, who wrote a book and hosts Where Shadows Walk, to come to Campfire Stories in September, and then John will be in October. So
John already came in and spoiled it.
John spoiled it already? Thanks, John. So much for surprising everybody, huh?
Can they see the sweet velvet bullfighter painting behind us?
Isn't that awesome?
I think that's worth showing off.
Yes. Yeah, it is a double surprise. I cannot wait until John from Exploration Unknown is who that is. You look at his YouTube channel; it's fun. Does a lot of abandoned, haunted, just really fun stuff. So, yeah, John the Thunder Stealer. That's his new nickname. Jacob is in love with his belt.
Which belt?
The one that you're
My wrestling belt? My 100,000
displaying.
my 100,000 subscriber custom made wrestling belt?
Yes, I had to get a new car. Becca, my van was on its last leg. And does anybody understand?
I don't remember saying that.
Because I said it. I said that's what I did all day.
Oh, okay.
But you know, I mean, does anybody understand, like, why does it take so long to buy a car? Why can't you just walk in there and be like, here's my money, where's my car?
It's a massive purchase.
It's such a massive thing. I ended up getting a Malibu, but it's actually used. But
we got a lucky break.
it was really a good deal because it only has 3,000 miles on it, and it's 2017, and it's almost identical to the 2018 car. And it has like all these upgrades, which we would never be able to afford.
But because it's used, you got it $9,000 cheaper than it would have been off the new lot.
Hey Ryan, I didn't get to go to Marvin's. Sorry. I was my mom has been really sick and I was with her and other stuff about my mom that y'all don't need to hear. You've never bought a car in your life, pedaling Prince? Well listen. After you
Where's the pedaling
spend
prince?
are you always
He's
pedaling?
probably had some bad experiences buying bicycles.
It's okay, Valerie. Um yeah, I mean, listen, we have had broke down cars so many times in our life that I've just come to the conclusion that we're just always going to have a stupid car payment. That's just kind of how it works. You know, just perpetual car payment. Does anybody else surmise to this?
Should I bring my belt to the meetup? You think people would want to like have their picture taken?
I think you
with it?
should wear your belt to the meetup.
Wear it.
Mm-hmm. Driving makes you nervous, Valerie. I don't like driving either, but I have to for my job. We'll see, pedaling Prince. The thing is that I love bicycles and all, but we live in this really mountainous area, and there's no way I would ever get 12,000
Well,
miles on a bike or kilometers.
Randy is a friend of ours from work who is a big bicycler, and he like went to some bicycle like championship, and he like beat everyone because it was from all people from around the state, and they were all used to flat ground, and he was used to riding in the mountains. So once he got on flat ground, he could just like tear it up.
Boone, North Carolina. You know what? I used to go to Boone all the time because as a foster care worker, I used to always
Foster
be taking
homes.
kids to Crossnor, which if you live near Boone, you probably know what that is.
It's a boarding school slash group home, right?
Yeah, I've made that drive so many times. Oh, sorry, I'm sleepy. It might be the sip part of the wine and sip. I mean, the
The
paint and
wine
sip.
it's
The paint and sip. Sorry, guys.
you seem to be downplaying the paint part quite a bit.
Well, if you saw my painting, you'd be downplaying it too.
Do you want anyone we show them your painting?
It's so sad.
What do you paint?
A folk art heart.
It sounds pretty.
So it's just like a blue background with a red heart that has like a black outline, and then it has little green dots all over it.
Oh, it sounds pretty.
No, it's horrible.
Sounds pretty.
I love folk art, but I'm no good at any kind of art. I can make soap all day. The next time that we go, then Charlie's gonna host, and I'm gonna bring the soap stuff to make soap.
Why don't you make soap like they made it on Fight Club?
Yeah, that'd be convenient.
Remember what they did?
Yeah, they made it out of fat from the liposuction place. If only
why
people
did
would
they-
make soap out of my fat, that'd be great.
Like, why would they even do that? It's hard to get a hold of fat. Like, that's so funny.
I'm sorry, Pelling Prince. Okay, re-ask your question. I'm gonna concentrate.
What was this question?
I don't know, because I missed it. Video games, Jacob does. Jacob loves that Simpsons video game on his phone. Has he been doing scary stories?
I told this her story.
What scary story?
Well, it was this lady at a gas station, and someone was signaling to her, and she was scaring her, and then they started pounding on her car, and she drove away real fast because she was scared, and turns out they were just pointing at the murderer in the back seat.
You're goofy.
Do you know how I know?
No hurt.
Because I was that murderer.
Yes, he does shower with the wrestling belt, actually. Yeah.
That's a half truth. Anyone that knows me knows I never shower. You gotta point the light at your face to make it spooky.
Ugh, you're making me blind, not spooky. See? Does that hurt? Sorry about that.
What's wrong with you? I can't read the comments. You're gonna have to read them all out loud.
He said he doesn't shower like a real mountain man. I'm having a feeling that Peddling Prince's question is going to be super long because I haven't seen it yet. Never mind, I'll email you. Good idea. Because I'm so bad at being able to see stuff. Do I think Jolie will be here? I hope he is because I need to know about the headrest. We do need the katydids. See, Jacob, I told you, you got to do it my way.
Last time people were complaining that they couldn't hear the calls over the katydids.
That's because our audio was messed up. Have I checked out the He-Man screenplay? So I read about like a third of the He-Man screenplay. Dude, you're like a genius. I was just thinking about how you're just like, you know all the outfits that He-Man people wore. It's crazy. What kind of wine? It was like a Trader Joe's something.
$2 Chuck?
It wasn't $2 Chuck. It was like a Merlot that was way too sweet. Yeah. You saw Christopher Robin? I want to see that. Have I been where? Showbiz. No.
Do you know when I was in New York, I saw the real Winnie the Pooh?
Really? At the Met?
No, it's at the library.
It's at the library. What?
They have the real stuffed animals that inspire the story. They have Pooh, Tigger, the kangaroo, the owl, Piglet.
Did you know that at the Western Carolina University Library you could check out certain dolls?
What?
Yeah.
Why would you check out a doll?
Brandy, there's no hurricane. Why would you think that? That I know of.
Wait a minute. Why would you check out a doll? Christy.
What? Check out a doll? Because, like, if you're a teacher, you could use the dolls, I guess.
Are they like anatomical dolls?
No. Not a social worker. A teacher. Yeah, you can take the doll home or presumably to your class,
Is it like a puppet?
There's no Chucky dolls there, unfortunately. And there are puppets, but not all of them are puppets. Some are just like dolls around the world, ethnic dolls, that kind of thing.
Okay. One time, well, not one time, but an ongoing thing when I forgot it was in elementary school, and there was this lady that came in, and she had a set of stuffed animals, and they like learned like life lessons, and she would like pass the stuffed animals around, and they would all like, you know, learn a lesson about like say no to drugs or something like that. And like all the animals like were in the stories, so she'd tell the stories and we'd all have the animals there. But there was one rabbit that didn't talk because she was shy. She didn't like talk to the other kids, and so like one special person would get to hold the rabbit stuffed animal. And on the very last day, the story was just about the rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
And this, honest to God, the story was that her dad molested her.
That's heavy.
It is.
Look at Webster. Guys, look at Webster.
Can't see him. Can they see him now?
Can you see him playing? He's trying to catch the fish. He's funny.
Sorry, did you try to like change the mood from my cartoon rabbit gets molested story?
Yes. Nobody needs that. It's a weekend. I don't want to think about sex abuse today.
Oh, do you remember the funeral home gave out those koala books?
Oh, that is the saddest thing because I had a client whose dad died and they gave her one.
Where it's this book about death.
Yeah.
But all the characters are koalas. But it's like really intense book. Like it shows like people at like a dead koala's funeral, like little kids like mourning their dead koala dad.
Megan, what would be the point of non-alcoholic wine? That's disgusting. Wine tastes like poo.
They do make non-alcoholic wine. It's called grape juice.
Grape juice tastes good. You're crazy.
Grape juice does taste better than wine. That is true. At Gatlinburg, they have wine tasting, and one of their specialties is cotton candy wine.
Christy Ware tea? What? What's that mean?
I don't know.
Are you Brandy? Sorry. Brandy. I don't know what's going on with you. I can't read all this stuff.
All right, scary story. So there's this girl, and she's babysitting, and the phone rings, and the guy's like, "I'm going to kill you," and so she hangs up, and then she
Stop,
gets a call
nobody can
back, and it's
see.
like, "I'm still going to kill you," and then she's like, she's getting freaked out, and she doesn't know where it's coming from, and he calls one more time. He's like, "I'm going to kill you," and so she calls the operator, which I don't even know if they have operators anymore, but she called the, but this was back when they did, and she called the operator, and she said, "I'd like to trace this call. This maniac is calling me," and the operator says, "The call's coming from inside the house." And do you know how I know? Because I was inside the house.
Jacob, I'm going to kick you out of this.
Hey, I'm the only one keeping it spooky here.
Listen, I told lots of spooky stories.
Were they as good as mine?
Let's ask the audience. Audience, who tells a better spooky story? Oh my God! They love you because you're you.
I can't go wrong.
I like Maury213.
What'd he say?
My stories are greater than yours. We're both great.
I got a story about Maury.
Keep telling him that.
I got a story about Maury.
Maury, what? Like,
So Maury, when I did my first ever,
hey, orange, the
when I
orange.
did when I did the wrestling event last November, Maury said he would be there, and I didn't get like a chance to meet him or anything. So when I go out and I get in the ring, I look around, like do a circle and look around, and I'm like, who would come here just to see me? Which person looks like the person that came here to see me? And I saw a guy wearing a blue Bucky's Beaver shirt from Texas gas station. I'm like, I bet that's Maury. And I never got to meet Maury because I guess he left early or whatever. I never got to like say hi or shake his hand, but it turns out that was Maury. I picked him out of the crowd, not having any idea what he looked like.
That's funny. I love it, Maury. Vote her husband. I don't know his name. Jacob is his name.
People, your husband, that's funny. People don't know who I am.
I like Mr. Bagger stories, but gotta stick with Mrs. Bagger. Girl power.
Girl power. But they're saying your stories aren't as good.
Yeah, they are, but that's okay.
Well, then why don't you tell a scary story?
I've told all my scary stories. That's
You're
the
out?
problem. I'm
You're
out.
cashed?
I'm cashed. There's nothing left. I've told them all. You know what, though? What I want to do is join one of those serial killer things where you get the stuff in the mail and you have to figure out who the serial killer is, and then we'll share it. We're all going to do it together.
I'll tell you the twist right now. Serial killer is me!
I'm going to have to, yeah. Valerie, you know what? I'm actually trying to write a story, but it's deeply personal. And then it's just weird thinking about bringing it up in front of everybody. Because then you're like, oh, what if it sucks? Which maybe it does. Please tell Jacob to make a video of Billy Bob's Wonderland.
I have a video of Billy Bob's Wonderland.
He read your mind. Thanks, Becca.
Just Google Carpetbagger Billy Bob's Wonderland.
Put Jacob in a timeout. That wouldn't work. I've tried. I could make the video private after the watch. That's a good idea.
After what?
After people watch it. The Haunted Hospital. You know, I don't know. Was it me that was telling the story about the haunted hospital? Because I could completely forget. But I did work in a DSS building that used to be a hospital. And there were ghost stories about the place. And our on-call worker at the time, who wasn't then Jacob, it was somebody else, Allison. Shout out to Allison if you're out there. And she said that one night she was in the building and she was by herself, of course, because anybody at night would be. They only work one person per shift. And she heard a child running down the hall and laughing. And then she went out and no one was there. And it continued to happen. And this hospital was complete with like a morgue
We
downstairs.
used the morgue actually to store our old foster care files, and it was still like a free. It was a little freezer. You had to get someone to go get the keys, come down to the morgue, and unlock the this big freezer
It
full of
was.
files. It was sick.
Was it her that also told the story about the clock? We had this,
The
somebody,
clock.
yeah, somebody had made like a big clock that, how you can buy those like hands to make clocks in craft stores and stuff, but it was extra big ones, like, oversized clock hands. And there was a giant, how do I even describe this? Like
You're talking about
double
the
the
big
size of a
wooden,
poster
that big
board.
wooden clock.
Yeah, that
It was
somebody
like,
had
yeah, someone made
painted.
for a project or something. It was basically a big piece of plywood in the shape of a clock with
Right.
moving hands.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, or you could movable hands.
They were movable.
Yeah.
And who was it that told me that they were there and the clock started going around? And then
I didn't hear that.
I think it might have been Candy.
Really?
Yeah. And then that, the dishes in Gayla's office started shaking and making all these crazy sounds like an earthquake. Um, I don't know. I wasn't there. But
Are you sure that wasn't during the earthquake?
no, we did have an earthquake in which I thought my office mate Jenna was shaking the desk with her
It was
leg.
the earthquake that freaking
But it was,
cracked the Washington Monument.
yeah, I don't know, poltergeist stuff for sure. It's creepy. It's probably just big old rats, y'all. This place was gross. Are we doing call-ins? Maybe not right yet. Do people want to call in? Say yes if you do. The Land of Oz reopened? No, I didn't know that. I know they do every year.
Yeah, they open for fall every year.
I have not hidden Jacob's belt, but that's a really good idea.
Don't hide my belt. I need it.
I have not seen the Rob Zombie trailer, and maybe Jacob would be interested in that, but I do not like his movies.
What Rob Zombie trailer?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think that the movies he makes are too excessively gory. I don't think gore is scary at all.
Oh, it's so nice, Pelling Prince. Yeah, I don't like gore either. I like suspense.
I mean, like it's possible for a movie to be scary and have gore in it, but I don't think gore by itself is scary in any way. And I think that modern day horror movies put way too much emphasis on gore and not enough on scary.
Does it, I mean, like, I'm not judging anybody that watches it because for sure there's people that like it. Like my friend Crystal, she loves that stuff.
I just don't find it
I just don't.
entertaining. I don't. It's
Yeah, I'm just like,
it's
I'm
just
not
personal
entertained by it
preference.
personally.
I don't think
So.
I don't think it's scary.
Yeah.
It doesn't scare me. Nothing scares me though, so yeah, it's not unusual.
I'm yawning every 2 seconds. Yeah, I cringe at gore too. It's not my thing.
Adam likes like those classic slasher movies like Halloween and Friday the 13th. I've never been into them really.
Maury, all stories, you said all stories have mother-in-laws, but my mother-in-law is the awesomest. She's the best person.
My mom.
Yeah. Jacob's whole entire family is wonderful. Better than mine by far.
It's not a contest. I like your grandpa.
Well, Grandpa's good, but I'm talking about the rest of them. I should say that excludes Tori.
Honey, I like how you in a live stream that anyone can join. You're like, yeah, my family sucks.
My family
Don't
sucks.
like them all. They can all kiss it.
No, I have some good family.
Webster.
Everybody thinks it's funny, except my family members who've just disowned me and unfriended me on Facebook. We need to meet Marie. Why does Marie watch our stuff too, John, or is she like
Marie who?
his wife?
Oh, peddling Prince John.
Yeah.
I was about to say, John from Inspiration Unknown. I really didn't have 2 wives.
Becca. He does love that belt. He's obsessed. Yeah, I mean,
I'm the YouTube champion of the South.
I need some Cuban coffee. She's watching Cinderella tonight. Like the Disney Cinderella or something else.
Hey, stop it!
We're having to call down the cat who's trying to jump into
No, he was drinking water out of the filter.
Webster.
That's why I have to keep replacing that water.
Have no couth, Webster.
It's full of fish poop.
That's why he likes it. He is out of control. He's such a turkey.
This cat, I swear.
So you think Mackinac Island's legit haunted? Got to stay when the last ferry leaves. You know what? Mackinac Island. Why does it have to smell so bad?
It smells like horse butts.
Horse poo. But I like it. I don't want to say that I dislike it necessarily.
It's the best city that smells like horse butts.
Gatlinburg's better, y'all.
Because Gatlinburg don't smell like horse butts.
Well, because Gatlinburg has moonshine.
Charleston kind of smells like horse pee, and I love it there.
How many of the cats have fallen? None of them yet, but I think that would be so funny. So the other day, we're sitting on the couch, and all of a sudden, Webster comes running upstairs, and he's soaking wet.
And he's an indoor cat.
He's an indoor cat. We're like, what did he get into? So of course Jacob runs and checks the toilet, checks the shower, and then come to find out we'd left the basement door open. But so he had went outside while it was. Did you just see that?
What?
The lights.
No.
That's weird. I thought it was fireworks. Well, St. Louis always smells like sewage. I've never been to St. Louis.
I think it does. Like, not like overpowering, but it like has that like.
No, it wasn't lightning. It was like two, look like the best way to describe it would be like shooting stars, but they weren't because it was. I can't see that far into the sky.
LA smells like marijuana and human piss. I mean pee pee.
Jacob, wash your mouth out. With my cardamom sage.
There's naughty Webster.
There he is. He's a good boy. New Jersey smells. Chicago smells like a city, yes. Nothing wrong with the word piss. Agreed. Jacob. No, I don't think he did. David Ramirez, you're on the live chat. It's so weird reading comments because it's just so ADD because everybody's saying something like they're just saying what they think. And sometimes it like relates to something you talked about and like sometimes they're just like saying something and sometimes they're like talking to each other.
I've noticed that, and I want to preface this by saying I don't mind at all, and I actually think it's pretty cool, but I think it's funny like when people are just having a conversation that doesn't involve me in the chat. But I think it's cool. I think it's cool to have a sense of community where people, it's not just all about my videos or my channel, that there's a real community of people and friends.
Myrtle Beach. Okay, so we're going to Myrtle Beach. Does anybody want to have a meetup?
You making a Myrtle Beach meetup?
I'm making a Myrtle Beach
That
meetup,
would be 3 meetups in one month.
but this one would include me, so that would be different.
A meetup.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to have campfires on the beach?
No, it's Myrtle Beach. Road trip Rachel. I love Michigan. It's my home.
Anyone have any tips for Myrtle Beach? Any ideas of things you'd like to see filmed or vlogged?
Honestly, there's nothing in Myrtle Beach to see.
Not.
Just the beach. That's what's awesome. Oh, it's having water issues? What?
What's having water issues?
Gross.
Wait, what?
Yes, I love Surfside, actually.
What's wrong with
And Polly's Island.
the beach? Don't say there's sewage in the water.
They didn't say. They just said water problems. Drone footage over the old rock park. Yeah, until Jacob gets arrested.
I have drone footage over the old Hard Rock Park.
Didn't you get like a thing from the state of South Carolina about that?
No, I got called. Some lady got really mad about me flying my drone over the Hard Rock Park. But you don't own the sky, and I wasn't breaking any laws.
Hookworms on the beach sands? Yeah, that's Myrtle Beach for you. Right next to the cigarette butts.
Bad is it?
And then they said that there was also bacteria in the water and a red algae bloom. This is disgusting. I'm staying in the pool.
We're going into an infested beach?
We'll just go to a different beach nearby. The Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago, Demon Bro.
Probably.
He's been there. I've been there.
I don't have a video there, believe it or not.
How are you, Carpetbagger? He's right there. I'm just Carpetbagger's wife. The water gives you diabetes. That's funny.
I don't think that's real.
I think it might be true. Yes.
Water gives you diabetes?
It's not just water. There's like sugar in it. Our Chicago pizza's really good. Yeah, they're good. It's not... I'm glad that pizza isn't like that every day, though.
I'll tell you what, some of the best pizzas I've ever had...
So, Peddling Prince, you better watch it.
Some of the best pizza I've ever had is Buddy's Pizza in Detroit.
Yeah, that stuff's the bomb.
Really, it's unique. It has a thick crust, but it's like a crunchy thick crust. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's so good.
Listen, everybody who's not been to Michigan needs to go. It's full of good stuff.
Michigan.
It is good.
Their slogan should be Michigan, way better than you think. Michigan, only a very small part is a hellish wasteland.
Robert, you know what? Yes, better than New York, because I've had New York pizza, all kinds of different New York pizza in New York City and out of New York City, and Buddy's Pizza still wins.
Some of the best New York pizza I've had has been outside of New York, by the way. Some of the best New York pizza I've ever had is in Savannah, Georgia. Probably, I'd say the best New York style pizza is in Savannah, Georgia. Would you agree, Christy?
Yeah, I agree. Vinny's.
When I met up with Adam,
Vinny a Go-Go?
When I met up with Adam in Savannah, he's like, "Oh, we got to go to that really good pizza place downtown." Like, yeah.
You know what makes it good though is all the hippie sweat. They're in there with like their
don't be gross.
yucky dreadlocks, like throwing the pizza up in there.
Oh my god, that building is like so small, and it's really hot inside.
It's the same thing. It's like we have a mellow mushroom in Asheville, which is better than any mellow mushroom anywhere, and it's due to the hippies. Like they wear those little beard thingamabobs over their beards, and they have gross dreadlocks.
I don't believe this.
It might be the residual marijuana smoke. I'm not sure. It's really good pizza, though. It's excellent. No beards. If you come to Asheville, there's beards everywhere. Stuffed crust pizza.
Stuffed crust pizza's not good. I'm gonna go out and say that.
Hey, Love is Dasani likes it. It's okay.
I don't like it.
Peddling Prince has a goatee, and he can probably make good pizza.
No, a goatee's not a beard.
Dreadlocks are gross. Well, no, I mean, I'm fine with dreadlocks, but they are, I mean, come on. They are kind of gross. You know how you get dreadlocks is by not washing your hair.
Especially white people dreadlocks.
Yeah.
'Cause you have to
And
be-
I mean, when I'm talking about Asheville, it is 90%
white people dreadlock. I mean, because the thing
hippie
is,
dreadlocks.
the thing is, I mean, black people, African Americans, they kind of naturally form dreads and they can shape them. White people have to just let their hair just become muck so that they can do that.
We have a cat that has 2 dreadlocks. We got her shaved, and she still has the dreadlocks, so we have to take her back. Very upset.
She has little dreadlocks behind each ear, so it's almost like a little, what are those called? Those Hebrew curls?
Yeah, those are cute. Felting. Very good.
What's felting?
Okay, so you can make little animals and stuff out of felting. It's like a needle that you poke the felt in. I don't know.
Okay, why are they talking about it?
Just because that's what you can do with dreadlocks. Who gave the cat dreadlock? I don't know.
It's naturally forming dreadlocks.
Come to Via de Alejandro? Cat Con? I wish. Is there a Cat Con?
I think we just missed that it was in California.
What kind of life is that?
Well, next year.
Mo got married today.
Mo? Who's Mo?
Mo who? My worst enemy's name is Mo. What's my favorite color? What is my favorite color?
Blue?
Blue. He's right. Hey, Christopher Lucas. Mo on The Simpsons got married? Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Who did he get married to?
Brandy likes green. John likes, what? Purple? Well, I like purple too. Tell us about your worst enemy. I can't. He died, though. It's a true story. He did die. I really don't want to talk about it, though. Marie looks awesome in purple. Kathy, I didn't want to say that out loud, but yes.
What'd she say?
Vindication. That's not right. I'm not a good person for saying that. Hi, Terry Hamill. I don't have enemies. It's just that this person was not a good person. This person did bad things. And it wasn't to me. Jacob looks good in red, Demon says. Meow. That's what he said.
What?
Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? I'm the android sent by CyberLife. Awesome. I've not been to Hawaii, Frank. Jacob, as far as I know, has not been to Hawaii.
No. I thought Hawaii just had a bad mudslide. Oh, not mud, lava.
Is it possible to super chat from an iPhone on a YouTube app? I think so. I really don't know how to do it, Orange.
I think you could do it. I think you just need to have a credit card in your
Like saved in your Google or something.
It's either Google or Apple.
What time is it for us? It's I don't know. Let me see. 11:22.
Oh, it's getting late.
Uh-oh. Danny wants to know, have we tried the fried green tomatoes or pimento cheese lays? No. No, we haven't. Well, yes, we have been to Mexico. But I really wouldn't call it Mexico. I'd call it Resort Mexico. And the only thing we did that was remotely interesting while we were in Mexico, besides the awesome wedding that we went to, and I'm not saying it wasn't fun because, you know, it was fun, but it just wasn't very, like, what would you call it, culturally engaging or anything like that. But the only thing we did that was fun was we went to a flea market. That was fun. The rest of the time we stayed on this resort because it was his sister's wedding, and, you know, we just had a lot of family time, and that was fun. You think it's time for us to go to bed? You're that tired of us? Is it true that you can't drink the water? I don't know. I only had
No, do you remember they make a point out of that at the resort? They actually have their water filtration system on display. Like, remember it was like behind like a big glass thing so you could see it, and like they tell you that you can drink it, and they show you. But the guy, what was it? The guy that one of the producers from Survivor killed his wife and shoved her down the sewer.
Yeah, that was really creepy. And it was not in our building, but the building right next to us. Yeah, so it was kind of creepy, like, walking past that. Ew. Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of gross. You know what, too, about those resorts? They only have, like, the water's only, like, 4 feet deep because you have all those swim up bars, and there's literally, like, everywhere you go, just like a station with tequila where you can take a shot of tequila.
The pools are waist deep because they don't want you to drown because you're drunk.
Yeah.
It's really like, it's designed for people who want to drink constantly.
Which would have been cool when I was 25.
I don't like to drink constantly.
What fireworks, love? Who died? You don't want to know, Fallon. Listen, it's a long story. I had a mortal enemy. He died. Okay, the end.
And you didn't have anything to do with it.
I didn't have anything to do with it. He died of natural causes. Like, other than maybe praying every day of my life that he might die.
Don't say stuff like that.
I didn't pray that.
Makes you sound like a crazy psycho.
I might be a little crazy, but I'm not that crazy. You switched to Fresca. I like Fresca. When did I know Jacob was a YouTuber?
What?
I don't know. He's always been a YouTuber. Brian listens. Everybody does have a little crazy. I have a lot. That's okay.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Just don't hold it against Jacob that I'm crazy. I've seen some comments like after the video and they're like, this woman sucks. Because
hey, who said that?
I don't know. This guy was like talking about how, you know, like I can't do anything technical, and they wasted the first 7 minutes of their life because I was messing around with the phone.
Well, then don't watch it, idiot.
Well, I just told him, like, this is not how your channel is. It's just, I'm not the same kind of person.
If you don't like my wife, go watch a different channel.
No, if you don't like his wife, just don't watch the Christie Hour, which is every Saturday. Thank you, Fallon. No, you know what, Becca? It's okay. Some people are just not going to like it. That's okay. That's all right. It's not a big deal. Hey, Terry, you got to go. Okay. Thanks. Thank you, Peaches. The Christy Hour is one of my favorite shows. Oh, you're sweet.
It's usually longer than an hour.
Okay, the Christy 6 hours.
I'm gonna try to break my record for live streaming at Dragon Con this year.
It is so lo-fi. Even if I won't hold all 6 cats at once. I so want to.
It
They
can't
won't let
happen.
me.
You people
They
don't
won't let
understand.
me.
Anyone that has 6 cats, I hope understands why you can't hold 6
You know
cats.
what I need to do, Robert? Is I need to get like one of these little, like, you know, like how people who roof, they have those aprons that you put the nails in. I just need one with 6 giant pockets so I can put the cats in them.
Well, we had 4 cats. I tried holding them all at once.
They didn't like it.
I couldn't. I couldn't physically manage. I had to. The closest I got was I had one cat sitting on each side of me, and I was holding 2 of them as they were trying to get away.
If I need to use the restroom, what do? I just, put you on hold, or maybe I don't know, let somebody else take over. Let's use the restroom first. It is a catastrophe.
Ow.
Or just take you with me. That's right. I like the cat hoodie that holds your hat. That is a good idea.
The cat hoodie that holds your
Hi,
hat.
Anthony A. Cats suck, dogs are better. What?
You gonna do some blocking in here?
No, it's okay. You're entitled to your opinion, Robbie, even if it is wrong. Oh, is your cat currently in a cradle? And a silver spoon?
I want to know how many cats have ever mauled a toddler to death. Just saying.
Come on, dogs are awesome too. I love dogs.
Then cats don't suck.
I agree, Peddling Prince. Either or. I love them both. I love animals in general. Yeah, Jacob's currently snoring. He's not actually awake.
I was just complaining. Of course I'm awake.
This is true. Well, you do that in your sleep too. He's right here. Can't you see him?
What?
Sit up, Anthony A, and see your face. A pet possum. Yeah, that'd be cool. But
She won't let me have a pet possum. Don't
No.
let her pretend like she was nice about it.
listen, I think possums are cute, but I don't want one for a pet. Thanks a lot.
You know that you can be litter box trained.
Great. They said that about the cat I got too, and it just like pooped all over. Not the cat, but the rabbit. It just literally pooped everywhere. It was like a Pez dispenser of poop.
Rabbits are different.
It was terrible. All the rabbits are super cute. Oh, 16 years is a long time
For what?
for a cat. But my friend, she has a 23-year-old cat, or she had. He died. Rusty. Cheese was wrestling in a kid's pool, like me and him together. I mean, yeah, but he'd be afraid that he'd get his butt kicked in front of everybody. Jason, I feel your pain. All I did was like run around with one of those little Black & Decker, vacuums, the handheld vacuums cleaning up poo. It was terrible. I love skunks. Aren't they so cute? But if you get them with the spray removed, it seems like they're not black and white, and I just think they're so cute. Was I embarrassed when Jacob talked about the noodle caper? No. I don't get embarrassed at all.
You laughed
Robert.
at me.
I just laughed at him. That was ridiculous. Pepe Le Pew. No, I don't get embarrassed very easily. Yeah, I like raccoons too. I used to know somebody that had a pet raccoon, and it would like take things that were shiny and hide them. What is this for? It's a live hour of chat, usually where I do scary stories and have call-ins, but honestly, I had a party tonight and I'm not prepared. Yes, he is popping bubble wrap.
Oh, sorry. Is that annoying?
Yeah, there's always somebody that does that with animals.
Oh, look, it's an ASMR video now.
That's a good idea. Now we can just do like a mukbang on the side.
Is this relaxing?
Jacob is right there on the couch next to Christy. Yep.
I don't really understand ASMR videos. It's like there's a video of like a woman like rubbing a microphone and whispering, and people like it. And it's like not like sex things.
So just like regular whispering, like Jacob is popping bubbles right now.
I don't get it.
Is that how it's like for real? It's not even
Sometimes
sexy?
they're doing things like folding sheets or like.
Hey James, you saw me while while you were working. You didn't see me. You saw your dad.
I saw James. Yeah, while he was working.
James doesn't care about his mom anymore because she's not the
I
carpetbagger.
didn't want to bother him because I didn't know if he was busy.
Orangey, that's the way I feel too. It's gotta be. Come on. But you know what? I think it's like sometimes it's for people that have like that are on the spectrum though, and they like to hear that consistent, like it's just something about the sound, a sensory thing, maybe.
I don't understand, but there must be a huge audience for it.
Why are you carpetbagging in 11:33? James, don't you know that I'm always doing these campfire chats? But I don't like doing the campfire chats when there's no campfire or tiki torches.
There's a campfire in here. They just can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
I
Invisible.
set a fire in the floor. Bunker.
So, yeah, get with the program, James. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would love for you to come and make music, James. I've invited you to come and play your music.
Oh, there's a super chat.
Are you on the spectrum, Robert? That's okay. It's awesome.
I have several friends that are on the spectrum.
Oh. Yeah, I would love to have. Yes, Megan, it's James Cretchy. He has the blue wrench. But yeah, I would love to have James here to make music. Him and my brother-in-law, they're amazing. Both of them can play so well.
And you've heard them both on my videos if you've been watching for any amount of time.
The Burning Caddy in Detroit by Dan Bell. I haven't seen that video.
The Burning Caddy?
How there be six thumbs down. Because people get bored with this stuff. If you don't, like, have a personal desire to kind of talk to people, I can understand where it would be boring. Please do post more videos to my YouTube channel. Okay. I'll try to do something.
What?
I'm no good at this.
What did they say?
To post more videos on my YouTube channel.
That's not... Your YouTube channel is more like a private channel. It's not really like a content channel.
I know, but I'm trying to get people to join it so that...
Why?
Eventually I'll have 100 people and then I can do my own little live streams. But then they're like, why would I join this when you don't even make videos? Go to more abandoned places. Cookout live streams. You know what? We could do a cookout live stream. That would be fun.
A cookout?
Yeah. We could do one tomorrow. Except for Jacob's going to
be here.
Tennessee.
I mean, my meetup.
1,000 people? I don't know, Brian. I thought it was 100.
100 people what?
To do a live stream.
I think it's 100.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, thank you, DJ. That was her when she was little. She's so cute.
She's singing Adele.
Yeah. You just never know Detroit sound. That's kind of how Detroit rolls.
Who's all going to be at the meetup? I don't know.
I love the Decemberist Kelly girl.
Yeah, I like the Decembers too.
Who all is going to be at the meetup? I have no idea. What time is the August 24th meetup? Jason wants to know.
6:30 Friday evening. And it's in the small town that John Mellencamp was born in. And he wrote a song about it. What's that song called?
What?
What's that song
What are you talking about?
that John Mellencamp wrote about the small town he was born in?
I was born in a small town.
Yeah, what's that called?
Probably lived in same small town. I don't know. Small town, probably.
Small town. Everyone's saying it's small town. Pink little houses.
No, that's Jack and Diane.
What do you mean, Jack and Diane?
Little pink houses like you and me, or for you and me. That's Jack and Diane.
Is the name of the song Jack and Diane?
No, somebody else said that.
No. But Jack and Diane is the name
There
of
is
the
a
song.
Tasty Freeze in Nashville.
About Jack and Diane. Shucking on a chili
One
dog.
of the lyrics
Oh.
is about little pink houses. Dear.
Sucking on a chili dog.
8675309.
You can eat pizza at my meetup on Friday, the 24th. It's at a Pizza and Fun Zone. It's a wrestling match at a Pizza and Fun Zone with me. Those are 3 things that are awesome. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yes, Jack and Diane is different. It's not the same one.
There's a little ditty about Jack and Diane.
That's right. Anybody that wants to call Jacob
American
personally,
kids growing up
8675309.
Life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone.
Robert, get out of here. Are you serious? You hate Springsteen? Ugh.
Why are we even talking about Springsteen?
We can't even be friends. I'm sorry, Robert. It's over.
Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? Ooh, I got a bad desire.
Agreed, Detroit sound. Come on, what's that about?
Ooh, I'm on fire.
I love Springsteen. Like, I just love him. Old.
Down to the river, and into the river we dive. Oh, stop.
Sorry. I just. Christy instead of Jenny. That's a good one. Creaties never cared for him either? Ah! Who are you people?
Jeff likes like the 80s, the music like the 80s electronica, new wave.
Who's
stuff.
Jeff? Oh, Jeff Block?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were talking about our cat. I was getting confused. I know he likes Pink Floyd.
Can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. We all are dancing in the dark.
Where did you people come from that hate Bruce Springsteen so bad? Y'all are terrible. Detroit techno is for you? Okay.
We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll.
Have I seen Springsteen live? No, I'm not a millionaire. I wish. Kelly Girl says he was good before the 80s. Well, I liked him in the 80s and the 70s.
Listen to the radio.
Yes, I love
Don't
theater.
you remember? We built this city.
Thank you, Antiques in Motion.
We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city.
I mean, Diva's good. It's good.
When a problem comes along, you must whip it.
I'm going to kill you if you don't stop.
You don't
That's
like
it.
my great awesome singing?
Y'all heard it here first. Who is calling me? No,
Who is it?
I don't know, but we're not answering.
I'm not taking calls
We're
right
not
now.
taking
Sorry.
calls. Sorry.
We are taking song requests though.
Publishers Clearinghouse is calling. Well, I should answer. Is it Adam the Woo?
And love will tear us apart again.
Becca, I am not
Love
going
will
to
tear
be
us apart
at the wrestling meetup. No, I'm sorry.
again.
I would be there, but
But
yeah, I don't really want to. Used to like Bruce before he tweeted his politics. Like, I don't care what people's political beliefs are. I'm going to listen to the music I like.
take on me.
And honestly, Sinister, I don't even know what his politics are because I really, like, that's how much I care.
It's a Democrat.
Okay. Yeah. I agree. Like, I don't care what their personalities are. I want to hear good music.
What?
Alan Siebert loves Downbound Train like me.
What's Downbound Train?
Okay. Alan. See what I'm living with here?
Once upon a time I was falling in love. Now I'm only falling apart.
Peddling rents, yeah.
It's a total eclipse of the heart. Turn around.
Who's Miss Elizabeth?
Every now and then they used to. Miss Elizabeth from wrestling.
Oh.
I really need you tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Forever's gonna start. Once upon a time I was falling in love. Now
You're gonna go see Flock of Seagulls? That's cool.
It's a total.
Was I into grunge music in the 90s? Or was Jake? Because, okay, listen. I like Pearl Jam, but not Nirvana.
Hearts and thoughts, they fade away.
You're killing me.
Jeremy spoken in class today.
That's not even flow, Jacob.
What? Even flow. Even flow.
Jacob! Yeah, don't quit your vlogging. Okay, make it a karaoke's. 90s sucked. No, that didn't suck. But there were some, problems with the 90s. Do I like Coldplay? I mean, yeah, I guess. It's nothing great.
I never meant to cause you trouble. Spider web and I'm caught.
I do love the Cult.
I don't know any cult songs.
Mother.
Mother, that's Danzig.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Mother, tell your children not to come my way.
The Cure, yes, that's great.
And if
Robert Smith is your neighbor, like the Robert Smith.
How's that go? Not about to see a light. And if you want to find out
Robert Hill. I am 44. Jacob is
show you
37.
Like.
About to be 38. Hair bands? I don't know. No, I don't love hair bands anymore. Open season. Okay, I see it. Yeah, we saw it.
Has its thorn. Every
Orangey, I love it.
Sings a sad, sad song.
I ran so far away.
And Jacob, worst air guitar player ever. And I ran so far away. Unless he's just.
Fear the Reaper was the first song that James learned to play on the guitar.
Don't feel the reaper.
My son.
How's that song go?
Can you sing
Romeo
literally anything by the Beatles?
Juliet.
Well, yeah.
What? I don't know any of their songs.
You don't know any Beatles songs.
What's a good Beatles song?
Blackbird singing
Blackbird
in the
singing
dead
in
of
the dead of night.
night.
Take these broken wings and learn to fly.
Okay, what are you, a DJ now? You're
DJ.
mixing it up.
It's the remix. It's remix.
Do I like
Blackbird
Kiss?
singing in the
No.
dead of night. Take
Let
these
it be.
broken
Let
wings
it
and
be.
learn to fly.
Yeah, it's a good song. What are we doing tonight? This is it.
Pretty dumb, isn't it?
Yes. Do I like Journey? Well, who doesn't like Journey? Come
Just
on.
a small town girl living in a lonely world.
Me too, Detroit sound.
Street
But
light
not like years ago, like
people.
now. It's still some of my favorite music.
Don't
Speaking
stop
words of wisdom. Let it
believing.
be. Let it be.
Oh.
It's a good song. Day in the Life's good.
Day in the life of a gangster. She took the midnight train going everywhere. That's
Not everywhere.
Eddie Vedder's coming back and he's singing Journey for some reason. Let's see. Once upon a time I was falling in love.
Hi, Daniel.
Now I'm only falling apart. Nothing I can do. A total eclipse of the heart.
Oh, thank you. Smell of wine, sweet perfume.
Cheap perfume.
Dude, I love Billy Joel. I love Billy Joel. Yes.
Was that my Adam Sandler? That was my impression of Adam Sandler impersonating Eddie Vedder.
I do like Steve Winwood, yeah. Blondie, yes.
What's Steve Winwood? Blondie.
Yes, AC/DC.
Glass. Do not break my heart of glass.
It's cheap perfume, you're right. It's cheap. I'm like one of those people off Saturday Night Live, the drunken asses.
She doesn't know the words to songs.
I don't know the words. I just like
Not like me.
mumble them.
I don't know any Neil Diamond.
Okay, so Detroit, you're going back to Philly, huh? Sorry. It's too bad you're going to miss Detroit. Because you know Detroit's 100 times more awesome.
Dun, 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 dun. You better lose yourself in
He
the
says,
music.
hey.
The moment you want it, you better never let it go.
Oh my God, yes, Queen. Yes, yes, yes. That's my fave.
We are the champions, my friend. We'll keep on fighting till the end.
Oh my gosh, there's so much ADD going on here.
What? Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit.
Beastie Boys, yes. Yes, yes, absolutely. I know every word to every song on License to Ill.
Intergalactic planetary.
That's not even like...
Intergalactic. No. Now, don't you tell me to smile.
Paul Revere is the best
I'll
Beastie Boys
stir-fry
song.
you in my walk.
Brass monkey, that funky monkey. Brass monkey junkie.
Fallout Boy.
No.
How does that go? Oh, that down, down, little doodle round, girl, and going out swinging.
I do like
Number
Sabotage.
one with a bullet.
Love
A
the Chili
loaded gun
Peppers.
complex. Lock it and pull it. What about the Chili Peppers? Warren Zevon.
Jacob likes him.
Love Warren Zevon. Ooh. Werewolves of London. Ooh.
Freddie Mercury could sing. He was amazing. I love his sweet little crooked teeth. Me too, Valerie. I can't take any more earplugs, please. Run DMC, yeah. That's fun. I don't want to tell Jacob to make a soundtrack. I'm afraid he will. Do a duet.
Let's do Islands in the Stream.
I don't know the
Um,
words.
uh, you be Dolly, I'll be Kenny Rogers. Islands in the Stream. That is what we are.
I can't sing.
Nowhere in
'cause it's
between.
Too loud.
Far.
Robert,
Come
I drink
away
alone.
with me to another place. We can rely on each other. Uh huh. From one corner to the other. Uh huh. Great duet, Christy.
No one could hear me because you were like screaming over top me. Hey, fiddle diddle. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Ween. I love Ween. The Mollusk album is awesome. Yeah, it's not
Hey,
a ghost
little
story
boy,
night.
what you got there? Kind sir,
I love
it's a
Stop Dragging My
mollusk
Heart
I
Around.
found.
And don't you love the version with Tom Petty and what's her name? Oh my god, I can't even remember. Fleetwood Mac lady. Stevie Nicks. Oh.
'Cause a landslide brought me down.
That's true, Detroit sound. Boingo boingo.
Led
Weird
Zeppelin.
science. Yeah, it is. It's a good one. Smashing Pumpkins version.
Of what?
Landslide.
How does it go? I'm gonna take it down. I climbed a mountain. I turned around. And I saw my reflection.
Okay, Jake, I can't take anymore. You gotta stop.
And a landslide. Stop what?
Singing loudly in my ear. Becca Truth.
You sing quietly in your ear?
Just don't sing. Wheatus. Any Motown faves? Nah. My grandmother used to love Motown. Black Sabbath. I saw a t-shirt with like cats that had all the wigs for the Black Sabbath members and it said Black Sabbath on it. Thought it was funny. Phil Collins. I love Phil Collins, but you know my friend Renee hates him.
Don't you hear it? Coming
It does.
in the air
Peddling
tonight.
Prince.
Oh Lord.
Fade to Black. That's my favorite Metallica song. I'm gonna go listen to that right after this. I miss that song. Yes, I love Talking Heads. Burning Down the House. Yes, everybody has said that Jacob looks like John Belushi.
What?
Meatloaf? No. I don't care about Meatloaf.
I would do anything for love, but I won't do that.
Till Tuesday. Don't stop. Keep it down, down. Voices carry. I would not do anything for Celine Dion. I can't stand her.
Dueling Banjos Deliverance.
I don't like anything too singy. I don't like Mariah Carey, Celine Dion, any of that kind of stuff. All right, Sinister. No, I don't like Rush, but I'm sorry, John.
Wonder Boy, what is the secret of your powers? Wonder Boy.
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, I love the Cranberries. It is. Not Slayer, no.
Do you know if Loretta Lynn passed away? Did she?
I didn't hear that. My grandfather would be crying if that happened.
Love the Cranberries. That was all I listened to for a while.
Yeah, Marilyn, I'm not like a Rush fan for some reason. I know a lot of people love them, but not me.
That was for you, Mark. I know that was your fave.
No, we haven't seen Loretta Lynn's house. Joy Division's awesome, yes.
What's in your head? In your head. Zombie.
I did read some of that,
Zombie.
that there was some
Zombie.
music,
Hey, hey, what's
Meatloaf
in
music
your
for He-Man, which I never would have put those things together. I don't know what I would put with He-Man. I'm going to have to think about that.
I'll tell you what I put with He-Man. The Final Countdown. Dun, 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 dun. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I do know what you're talking about, but I don't care.
Hey!
I'm blinded. Transformers song.
To all those kids with heroin eyes, don't do it. Don't do it.
I
'cause
know.
it's not
Peddling
what
Prince,
it
that's why I
is.
said you're like a
It's
super
just
genius. You
not
thought of
what it
everything.
seems. Salvation, salvation, salvation.
Yes, He-Man like the 80s
is free.
cartoon.
Salvation, salvation.
I like Atari too.
Did you know that
No, it wasn't. Listen, what caused me to stop reading it was that I remembered that I don't remember everything perfectly. Like, I was like, who are these characters?
you remembered that you can't remember?
I remembered that I can't remember. Where's Sheena?
Sheena.
Right?
She-Ra.
She-Ra. That's right. Yeah. Pretty
Sheena.
sad. Don't be mad at me. Listen, I was like 6 when I used to watch that show, and I'm 44 years old,
How
okay?
come I remember the characters? I'm younger than you.
I know, John. It's okay. I am going to read the rest of it. I'm just, I have ADD. I don't want you to think that that's anything about your work.
Peddling Prince. I just want to let you know, the King, my friend Jared, and the King, who has the channel with the giant robotic animatronic lion. Jared collects vintage He-Man toys. He's obsessed.
Oh, he might like that then. All I can say is that my life is pretty strange. I like watching.
Pretty plain.
Whatever.
All I can say is
God, lyrics, please. He-Man toy clip. What? Better than that other guy. Jacob, do a food review.
I don't have any food. She doesn't feed me.
I made a giant cheese plate and you ran away. Well, he's not 38 yet, Anthony, because his birthday's in October. So, but I had a birthday in April, so I'm already 44. You would run away from cheese too? What? Who runs away from cheese? Who are these people?
She lies and says he's in love with him.
Ooh,
Can't
that's cool,
find
Megan.
a better man.
Yeah, he's not a Libra, he's a Scorpio.
In color, she dreams in red. Can't
Oh, it makes you sick?
man.
Oh, sorry. That's too bad because cheese is awesome. Your brother's birthday is on Halloween, so he always gets like orange and black cakes.
That happened to me when I was a kid.
No, we haven't been to Tabasco Island.
There's a Tabasco Island?
You know, Avery Island, where Tabasco sauce is created.
Where's that? Louisiana?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. What's your favorite ice cream? I don't really care about ice cream all that much. It's not my favorite.
What, you prefer custard?
No, I prefer brownies and or cookies.
She lies and
Yeah, there's a
says
place
she's
called The Hop in
not
Asheville, and it's really good. I
can't
like it.
find a
They make all their own
butterman. She
ice cream.
dreams in color, she dreams in red. Can't find a butterman.
I like frozen yogurt with ice cream too.
There's this place.
Yes, you can recommend a trip to Baltimore, and you will be happy to know he is going to make one pretty soon.
I am.
It's on the schedule.
My schedule's top secret.
I can't tell you when. I'm just going to tell you he's going. Hello from Florida. I wish I was in Florida. More specifically, Disney World. Can anybody get us into Disney World for free?
Yeah, someone said they could.
Because it's only like $6 million trillion. Oh, that's cool, Becca. Oh, Frank. I see you're 420, but I'm 44, so no. Bye, Laura. See you next time. Next time it will be scary stories. We're going to revert back to our actual scary stories. Except for next week, we'll actually be in Myrtle Beach. So I'm not even sure we're really going to do a live stream, actually, guys, next week. Maybe. We might do one on the beach. That'd be fun, right? Beach scary stories. Maybe some pirates.
Maybe some sharks like Jaws. You know those sharks? You look at them and they have dead eyes.
Night,
Black.
Brian.
Like
Brian, are you the
like
one
a
that sent me
doll's
the
eyes.
message on Facebook?
Interrupter over here.
Yeah, you are an interloper. I can get you into Disney World if you send my credit card.
What?
They said they could get us into Disney World if we sent our credit card numbers. Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you so much. I ate asparagus and now my pee smells funny. Man, I hate when that happens.
I always forget, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I must have a horrendous bladder infection.
You know who we're going to have with us next Saturday night?
It's the Quickie Market, probably at the beach. Who are we going to have next Saturday?
Next Saturday is Danny, star of the video at Rocky's Hot Chicken Shack, who puked up his hot
I don't know if he agreed to be
challenge.
on the video.
He doesn't have to agree. I'm going to shove it in his face and make him pee. Hello from Silva! Yay! Yay, Silva, where I went to college, sort of.
We need to do a super chat karaoke at some point.
It is good for cancer. Good night, Demon Bro. 934 meow. Peddling Prince is gonna sing. Yeah, I know. It wasn't scary at all. That's because I wasn't even gonna do this tonight, but came down here and he was stealing my live show.
I was making it spooky.
Just kidding. It's his show. It's his channel.
I added
Awesome
75,
abandoned spots in Silva. Email us.
I added 75% more faces underlit with flashlights. Up the spookiness factor. 73%.
Thanks, Mary. Is our power off? Well, you know, we're trying to save money. You're sweet, John.
No, the lights are off because it's a spooktacular.
Actually, I just didn't pay the bill.
Sounds like something you do.
It does sound like something I would do. I may have gotten a notice on the door before because that's how I roll. And it's, you know, just like, I'm just not really good at remembering to do things like that or anything else for that matter. Listen, they can't see anything at all. That's not okay.
They can hear it. It just became a radio show.
She blinded me with science. How's life after 9 to 5? I still do 9 to 5, y'all.
I don't.
I would love to do a podcast. I have this friend William, and he has this voice. Like, I want him to do the voice acting.
But he's a crazy.
But he's also a lunatic, so I can't really ask him to do anything. Karaoke night, maybe. Hey, Jarvis, thanks for subscribing. Yeah, I've secretly thought about asking William to come and do this show, but then I was afraid he would just
That's a bad
do a bunch of drugs and embarrass me. Anybody have any friends that you're just kind of like, I don't even know what they're going to bring to the table?
Check this out. It's a spooky cat. Spooky cat.
Don't shine it in her little eyes. It'll hurt her.
Shining it under her eyes. It's a very spooky kitty.
Oh, thank you, Zarden Rich.
She dreams in color.
That's a good idea, Frank. Can you get us that? We'd love it. He wants to get us an indoor campfire and some canned katydids.
Katydids in a can?
Sigmund, we haven't had any problems with anybody lately. You like the unrated Carpetbagger stuff the most?
Unrated? What's unrated? I accidentally said the P word tonight. Not the P word. That makes it sound even worse than what I actually said.
Are you talking about male genitalia?
No.
The P word?
I said as in urination.
Okay. Because you do urinate out of that, too.
Come on.
I'm sorry.
Don't be
Gosh.
Lewd.
Y'all, he thinks I'm lewd.
And lascivious.
Where's your meetup tomorrow? It's in Patriot Park at 6:30 p.m. So you make sure I didn't come with him because, it's my bedtime.
She goes to bed at 7 o'clock.
Everybody does pee.
Everybody poops.
What happens when you hit the $sign? It's a super chat donation thingy. I don't know if anything happens unless you actually put money in it or something.
Put in 5 zeros.
Put in 700000000. Just kidding. Everybody poops too. Yeah.
Kelly, is there anything new going on at the Cat Museum that I should come see?
You haven't urinated in 34 years? I think that's an exaggeration.
You could probably have a colostomy bag.
Colostomy bag is not for urinating.
Well,
it's for pooing. It's for poo.
Okay, some people have bags to catch their pee.
It's called a catheter.
Yeah.
Katydid is like this thing that looks like a grasshopper, but it makes this beautiful sound at night. Hi, Marianne. Thanks for being new to the channel. Yes.
Your ostomy bag. Okay.
It all goes in a Kroger bag. Yes. You got to use them for something. When will we go back to Charleston? When are you going to take me on a romantic vacation to Charleston?
Thank you, Frank Struck. Appreciate the donation.
Sweet.
We need to go. I wanted to do some spooky videos in Charleston.
But are you going to take me?
Yeah, if you'll go with me.
Do you like a romantic vacation in
Romantic
Charleston?
spooky vacation.
Okay. I love the jail.
You love the jail. Let's see, you can go visit all your ex-boyfriends. Just kidding.
Are you saying I smell, Robert? Is that it?
I've ever meet up on the West Coast? Maybe.
Only if he's there to visit Adam. There are so many spooky spots there, Jennifer. I love Charleston. Yeah, you are right, Robert. He does hate fragrances.
Yeah, I don't like smells. We've been to
We've
the
been to Angel
Angel
Tree.
Tree. I don't think I've ever filmed it though.
Adam's allergic to
Yeah, I
cats.
think it's allergic.
You never stayed up this late before?
Ever?
Ever?
Never been to Utah. Well, I think that my left leg was in Utah.
I've never been west of the Mississippi.
It's delayed.
That was really late. It's 1:12. What time is it here? It's 12:13. Wait. We're on East Coast time. You're like ultra East Coast
Who
time?
said? They were...
John, Canadian. He lives in Nova Scotia though. So,
Is it further east?
yeah. Is that another hour east?
Atlantic
You're in
time.
Atlantic time.
I didn't even know Atlantic time was a
I
thing.
didn't know that existed.
Yeah.
1 hour further east.
Chuck Ellison's. We met at Silver Dollar City.
John, I have a feeling that like when you get done
Thank you
watching our
for-
show, you think Americans are real dumb.
Americans are awesome. It's the best country on the earth. Jacksonville, Florida for a meetup. I did a meetup in
Maine, yay.
in Orlando earlier this year. It's just hard to see the comments, Becca, just because they're so fast.
Yeah, it is. Oh, thanks, Zarden. I mean, I used to kind of go to Canada a lot more regular when I lived in Detroit.
Maine, I don't think Maine is on a different time zone. I think Maine is on Eastern time.
Not where we were. I don't know if, like, it's a big state.
Is there really a freaking fifth time zone that no one told me about?
There's, like, a bunch of time zones.
Well, not American time zone.
Oh, you xenocentric guy. You're so xenocentric. I don't know about karaoke night. Yikes. What should I buy my wife for her birthday?
A Carpetbagger t-shirt.
No. Don't listen to him. She doesn't want a Carpetbagger t-shirt or any kind of a t-shirt. She doesn't. She wants something special.
Way to push the merch, Christy.
Sorry. I'd be so mad at you if you got me a t-shirt for my birthday.
Well, I know you don't need a t-shirt because you only wear your Golden Girls t-shirt. That's it.
I literally wear this all weekend, every weekend. Today I was wearing my Back to the Future shirt, but then it got dirty, so can't. Ooh, Mill's House, that'd be fun.
There is a Carpetbagger Woo shirt in the Spreadshirt shop.
I do want a Carpetbagger handbag, Fifth Beetle. Yes.
I have a bag on there.
No, not with your face on it. I'm talking about a bag. Hot in Cleveland? Nah, I didn't catch that much.
Okay, here's that suitcase that I used for wrestling. It was I used it twice and got dents in it from hitting David Garrison, and then he stole it, and I was like, "Oh, I need another one."
I love Betty White.
So I checked online, and the freaking thing that I painted all over and bashed a bunch of dents in wrestling, the freaking antique that's freaking worth over $200.
Yeah. Okay, somebody just asked if my carpet bag looks like Mary Poppins. Yes, it does. In fact, next week, maybe we'll go through Christy's purse. If you're interested. If not, it's okay. We're going to go through it anyway. I'd go through it now, but it's upstairs, so I'm too lazy. The suitcase that saved a turtle's life, yes.
It's a good thing I got it back from David Garrison, or I wouldn't have been able to save that turtle.
Ooh, beat her back. Yeah, I just went upstairs and I had looked up my Aunt Opal's recipe for the pickled beans, but the problem is she didn't say what signs I'm supposed to do them in. So now I don't know.
Maybe you can just try it without using the signs.
No, they will ruin. Does anybody else can with the signs or plant with the signs? Maybe I need to get an almanac. Give Jacob a kiss.
What is this, a kiss cam?
You could definitely have him on keto for sure. We are in the bunker.
28 miles beneath the surface of the South.
It is weird. Yeah, if I get a super chat donation for $5, I'll kiss him. Somebody said they'd have to pay me.
Give us 10 and see what we do.
I don't know where he gets that. The Carpetbagger running for student council? Nah.
What? I'm not in high school.
Or $10, $5, whatever. Would it make me a sex worker? It's only a kiss. I don't know. I'm married to him. I don't think so. We are married.
How much you pay Chrissy to kiss the cat?
Hey, God, listen. The Quilt Museum, please don't email or say anything nasty to the Quilt Museum people.
Protest out in front of the Quilt Museum.
Don't do it. Listen,
Get
somebody's job.
Get your pitchforks and.
Somebody's job is probably on the line, and I feel bad. Like, that's just their policy. Obviously, there was somebody a little spastic there, but not, you know,
It's
that's
the
not.
Quilt Mafia. They're trying to take down all the fun.
Yeah, he is an instigator.
Someone threw a garbage can through their window.
Well, maybe it is. Maybe it is.
Is
on the
what?
line. John said he doubted anybody's job was on the line. It may be. Who knows? It sounds made up. What are you talking about?
What sounds made up? The Quilt Museum?
I don't know. Thank you, Sharon. Okay, if we both sing Home Sweet Home, do you know the words to that?
What's Home Sweet
I'm
Home?
on my way. I'm on my way. Home Sweet Home. You know, Motley Crue.
No,
Hello?
I've not heard that song.
What? It was like number one on MTV's Video Countdown for like 5 years.
Yeah, when I was 6 months old.
Shut up. Aw.
Thank you. Sweets
Sweets
McGee.
McGee.
California has many spooky spots. Love to see you cover places out there. Meet your fans out west. I will be back to California. I promise. I don't have a plan in place right now, but I will be back to California before too long. What?
We have to kiss. Might give us $5.
But they didn't specify that was for kissing.
Well, then everybody said they called us on it. Oh, you thank you, Chris. Mary. We kissed, okay?
No.
Hey, some people are very repetitive.
Who's repetitive? Is someone repeating themselves over and over again?
Yes.
What do they want? Do they even answer?
Okay,
question?
J.A. First of all, my name is Christy, not Christine. And second of all, I am only 6 years older. We are both legal adults.
But when we started dating, she was 18 and I was 12.
And he's the father of my first child.
That was a joke, by the way. I know some people don't get jokes. What are you doing?
Nothing I want to talk about. Shh.
You're in a live stream.
I'm busy.
You can't just go about your own business.
So,
What?
transferring money into my Kiss Cam account. Yeah. How much older is your wife?
He said 14 years.
14 years.
Brian
How old are you?
S. Thank you. Oh, I don't want
Look what
to.
you did.
I don't want to block you for donating. Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's sweet. He gave us $4 because he didn't want to see us kissing again.
No, he just.
He's like, ooh. Yolo Ono is only 12 years older than John.
YOLO on it. You only live once.
Single and ready to mingle. Oh, God, you're making us do math. That's like. Okay, that's 14 years. How many years? There's 6 years between me and Jacob, and I am older. Y'all, what's the problem?
You're a cougar.
Whatever. I am taking note of that, Peddling Prince.
What do you say?
When his birthdays are. Wait a minute. You were born on a leap year. That's cool. I'm allergic to math too, love. I don't like it. That's why I'm a social worker. Sylvester Putty Tat.
Sylvester.
That's very
Putty
sweet.
Tat, thank you so much.
Now we're
Very
supposed to sing Swing Home, Sweet Home.
I don't know the words. You have to sing it yourself.
I don't know. I'm going to have to consult Google. I can't remember. Who texted me? Charlie.
Robert R. Do the paintings really stretch in the Haunted Mansion?
No.
What?
It's just the elevator going down, is all.
This room is really stretching. And there are no doors and no windows. I forget the... I
I'm on my
can't
way.
remember the whole spiel.
I'm on my way home, sweet home. I don't know. I got nothing else. Yes, I did store your number. Hey, wait a minute. Where's Gail? Anybody seen Gail?
Maybe she's asleep.
It's about time for her to get up.
What time is it in Newcastle upon Tyne?
The most romantic thing that Jacob's ever done. He bought me a bracelet, and it has 7. I think it's 7, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, it's got. They look like beads, but they're actually made from sand from all the beaches that we visited together. It's really cool. Hello.
Becca, how are you talking to Gail while she's asleep? You have a psychic connection?
Yes, we have in the siesta key.
No, we have.
Yes, we have. It's right there next to Anna Maria.
We
We
haven't-
drove through it.
Did we?
Yeah.
We didn't do anything there. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's nice. Nope, no rose petals. But I am wrecking the place. I startled your dog. You're funny. Oh.
What?
I just realized something.
What'd you realize?
Send you a text.
Send me a text.
Stop looking over my shoulder. You'll read it when you get it.
My phone's live streaming right now.
Yeah, you'll read it. Look. I can't type with you looking at me.
I don't know who that is.
It's just switched around, that's all. Initials. If you think that we're on to you, we are.
Seen that person.
Well, pay attention. Does Jacob eat crab leg? Yes. Jacob loves crab legs. It's so dark because Jacob's trying to recreate like some kind of atmosphere, even though we aren't needing it because we're not using it. What do we think of Santa's Land?
I love it.
Smells like bear poo. But I think that it's got some really cool stuff. Oh,
Myrtle Beach.
Palisades Park reminds me of Josh Ritter.
Where's that?
I don't know. Point being, it's a lyric.
That's the symbol Gail and I use. What is it?
I like that. Little private detectives.
This comes
Or maybe it's
fire.
little Jim Belushi's. I'm not sure.
Dancing in the dark.
Yes. You know I'm a dreamer, but my heart's of gold. I had to run away high, so I wouldn't come home low. Just when things went right, doesn't mean they were always wrong.
Whoa. But 1 billion comments just came all at once.
Yeah. What bunker effect? What's the mystery? Well, J.A., that's for me to know.
Do you have a cord? that we can juice the phone with.
Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah.
Let's see if this one works.
Here's my juicer.
Your juicer. Plugging a charger up to the phone. This is a juicer.
I don't know.
Is it charging?
Yes. We don't have a clapper, no. I wish we did. That'd be so fun.
They say that I'm a clapper, but I'm not the only one. What is that? Brian asked to send me weird items. Nothing too weird, please. Nothing terrifying.
Nope. Oh my gosh, is it past midnight? I'm ready to go to bed.
Are you getting tired?
Yeah.
What did someone say? House on the Rock versus Rock City. I would say House on the Rock and Rock City are probably the two best roadside attractions in the country, and I would put House on the Rock as number 1 and Rock City is number 2.
Good night, Sylvester Putty Tat.
24-hour challenge? No. Not tonight.
Best emo bands.
What? Smash Mouth and Rascal Flatts are not emo bands. Do I think Gallagher will have Meow Wolf? We can all dream.
That one.
You think?
Yep. Sure of it. I LOL Detroit sound. Becca, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's an inside joke. Yeah. I see it too. You want to go trip balls. Okay.
Meow Wolf.
You have. I got no problem with the fall Halloween stuff coming out early or the Christmas stuff coming out early. I know people get mad, but I think the longer the awesome season lasts, the better. Thank you.
I have been to the Colonel Sanders Museum.
Is that just the one that's attached to the restaurant in Kentucky?
Unless there's more than one.
Yeah, it's pretty cute. I love Black Cats and vintage stuff. You hate the stuff coming out early, love? See, I mean, I'm like, the longer the better. I love fall too. I like summer too, but, you know. I used to have a Commodore 64 peddling prints, if you like vintage computers. Yeah, I've been in New Orleans. I love it there. So is he. We went together in 2009. And then he's been there like twice since then.
Once?
Willie Newkirk, you're at the door. Go ahead and knock. I used to sell the C64. I used to write little programs and stuff to make it do dumb stuff. I don't know. What does that even mean, money? What? Who are you commenting on?
By the way, how does one edit better?
Well, don't ask either one of us.
Yeah.
He's better at it, but I don't know. Do I remember how to format a disc? No, I don't even remember what I ate for breakfast. Not that good. Willie Newkirk, so am I. So that could be a problem. Floppy. Oh, 64 is worth money. Yeah. That's close. Only if I wanted to name it after me, it would be Krstie.
What software do I use? Movavi.
I have seen real paranormal activity before, yes. Oh my god, he's so annoying.
What?
The one guy, it's like, I'm behind you, I'm here, look behind you.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Waste of space. You have several. Tennessee is scary AF. He didn't hear what you said
What? What did I
about your
say?
editing stuff.
Movavi.
Movavi. Okay. You know what? I would definitely do a camping vlog, but Jacob hates camping.
I kind of do. Sorry, guys.
Should we have a great big carpet camp out? Wouldn't that be fun?
Movavi's not free, but it costs about $40.
Listen, Willie Newkirk, buzz off.
Don't make him a moderator.
So sick of it.
What you do is you block people without even like letting them know, so that they sit there and they don't. When someone's blocked, they don't know they're blocked. So it's funny.
I don't know. He's just like making all these comments about being at our house, being behind us. I'm just, bleh.
How do I make my animated intro? Well, go to Creaties on YouTube, CRE80S, and he's the one that makes them for me. That is a Wi-Fi extender behind us.
Or a very creepy square alien.
Yeah, it actually does help with the signal down here. Pretty good.
Yeah. No, we're not in a boathouse. We're in our basement.
We're on a boat, and
We like Afghans. We're on a boat.
got a nautical theme. Patch me to Afghan.
Robert, you don't make like that kind of stupid stuff. I just have a low tolerance. Yes, we are 20,000 leagues beneath the south.
Actually, 22,000, but close.
Maybe it is Willie. Eric could.
Willie.
Oh, look at that. One evil eye.
Look at, he looks like a little ghoul. Like,
He does.
will you all go to Graceland on August 6th? It's a very specific question.
No, I'm afraid we won't because Jacob will be somewhere else.
Would take a good extender. Well, I actually have 22 extenders.
Jacob
I
doesn't
put
block you.
I put I put one extender every league, and they like extend onto each other perpetually.
Joanna, you do want more birthdays. You know the alternative is death.
Being dead.
Yes, exactly. Bye, Felicia.
I really
No.
didn't go on a lot of vacations as a kid.
Oh, you know what? I would love to go camping and find ghosts, but like, who's gonna go with me? Do I have a travel partner? Someone who likes to go camping? Preferably someone with a gun because I'm not gonna be
John
harkening through the woods without a gun.
John from Exploration Unknown camps, hunts ghosts, and carries a gun. So
Perfect. I'll go with him. No. And I'm saying gun not because of people, but because of like bears and snakes.
you can't shoot a bear. Bears
Craig has me
are
covered.
bulletproof.
All right, let's go, Craig. John killed a rabbit tonight? Oh,
Why did John kill a rabbit?
probably because of all the poop.
Stop it from pooping.
Yes.
Can I buy a camper? I'm not gonna buy a camper, guys. People want me to buy an RV so bad.
I want an RV.
Do you know how expensive they are?
CreepyCon? What? What? Go back to that.
What's it say?
Convention with tons of vendors, costume contests, and fun things. August 25th. You're probably gone somewhere. But hey, I'm not.
Where is it?
Knoxville. I hate driving through the gorge, but I'll go.
I'm busy that weekend.
John and Tim are survival camping. Are you serious? That's hilarious.
What's that mean? They didn't bring any supplies?
They're just like out there sleeping in their car somewhere. Oh my gosh. I don't want to do no survival camping or nothing. I'm not like, no.
You don't want to survive.
I've got to at least like be able to blow up my air mattress, you know? I would love to have a teardrop trailer. Did they do a live stream? I didn't see anything because I was busy with.
He wasn't in too much survival mode because he was in here chatting.
Was he? He was surviving. He was surviving. That's funny.
Yeah, I still play Pokemon. Pokemon rules.
Pokemon rules. Lithium cells power all you need. That's my method.
He built the phone out of pine cones.
Isn't that what they make meth out of? Lithium.
They make meth out of a lot of bad stuff.
We have to like search for batteries in people's fire pits.
Glamping.
There's the coolest. In fact, we need to do a video there. This is
Where?
really cool. In Asheville, there's a place called Junebug.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a little campground that has all vintage retro trailers.
How much they charge?
Probably $1 zillion, but
I don't have $1 zillion. Because no one will donate $1 zillion.
because no one will donate $1 zillion because they're not crazy. But doesn't that sound cool, Becca? That's where you guys should stay. Come visit you guys there. Yes, we've been through the wheels through time.
You haven't.
I've driven past it. That's enough for me.
That doesn't. Oh my god.
Listen, me and motorcycles, we're not friends. You know why? Because they're loud. I don't like all that loudness. I used to live in this place, and like every year, all these motorcycles would come through, which is fine, whatever. I don't have any problem with that. But it was super loud. They'd go around this curve, and it just kept going and going and echoing, and it would go on all day long, and it really grated my nerves.
Chrissy, some people out there like motorcycles and ride motorcycles.
Jacob, there are a lot of people with a lot of different opinions. People are going to have to respect that I have mine, and they have theirs. Peanuts on all flights? I don't know.
They usually give pretzels and stuff instead of peanuts.
Yeah, see, I mean, Mark likes Harley Davidson. That's cool. I don't dislike him for that. I respect that. I just don't want to hear them.
You were just saying all this bad stuff about it.
How they're loud? Is anybody denying they're loud?
I think they're quiet.
Like, why do they have to be so loud, though? It's just like part of it.
They have so much power.
People like that sound. Ugh. Listen, I can my own pickled beans by the signs. Do you think I care about loud motorcycles? Why don't they have mufflers?
I've had a burger with peanut butter on it. It's okay. It's not like I need to have it on every burger, but it's worth trying.
Maury doesn't like being put in a pickle? When you been put in a pickle? Right, that's probably true, Helen Prince. Like, yeah. I'm sure. But that's probably what they do. Anyways, it was just where we lived, and it just echoed, and it was like certain days in October in which I'd just get a headache from listening to it. And then if you ever go to the Blue Ridge Parkway and they start going through tunnels, just, yeah. Oh, is that why they do it? To save lives. Well, yeah, that would make sense.
What, so people know they're coming?
Yeah.
That actually does make sense.
You're sick of tricycles squeaking around there? Yeah, me too. Hi, Coaster Lisa. I am good. How are you? Well, there's certain things I do like loud, like Fade to Black. That's good when it's loud.
What's Fade to Black?
It's a Metallica song.
I don't like Metallica.
Yeah, I'm sorry it's not Spooky Raven Nevermore. Hi, Doris.
Did someone say spooky?
I wish that we could read whatever this person says. Your kittens love it. I know, Joe Lee does not come to this very often. I have a feeling he's out clubbing on Saturday night.
Why?
Having a good time. Oh, Becca, another Simpsons reference.
What'd she say?
You know how I know? Because I was that maniac. I don't even watch The Simpsons. I only know the references because my husband says them all the time.
Not true.
Mr. Roboto. Do I not like The Simpsons? I mean, whatever. They're fine. I don't know. I just don't really care about cartoons anymore. Sigmund, a man may work from sun to sun, and a woman's work is never done. I loved He-Man Peddling Prince, but I was 6 when I used to watch it, though. I am the older one. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It doesn't make me a fuddy-duddy if I don't like cartoons, does it?
Cartoons don't have to be for kids. It's just a different medium.
I know, but sometimes, like, the voices, it irritates me, that kind of stuff. And then just, like, yeah, I'm just not into it.
You're not getting a lot of support on this issue, are you?
I'm not. Thank you. That one said I could just be me.
That means they disagree with you. They don't want to fight with you.
I'm satisfied with that. I don't care. Like, yes, I'm satisfied with that. So tonight you found out that I don't like motorcycles or
Pretty much, she doesn't.
cartoons.
She doesn't like anything that most people like.
Jacob hates smiles.
I don't.
I do love Scooby Doo though. Yes, I could actually watch that nowadays. Yeah, Scooby Doo is awesome. South Park, me. Ah, you're funny.
What?
South Park made them drop their martini. You know, my favorite cartoon is Over the Hedge.
What?
Yeah.
Talking about the movie about squirrels that came out 10 years ago?
Yes. I don't know about Sacha Baron Cohen's new thing.
It's really good.
Oh my god, leave us alone.
What?
Ugh.
What did I say?
I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know what's going on.
Thanks, Jennifer. You can relate to ladies of a certain age.
What certain age is that?
You saw Over the Hedge of the drive-in. It might have been a few years ago, okay? Stop bothering me about it. It was a few years ago. That was a Chinese bot, but it's no longer in existence.
A Chinese bot.
I had this friend, Thundercats. See, he was the one I wanted to invite to this show. But he loved Thundercats so much, he actually hung his Thundercat towels up and used them for curtains. And this went on into his mid-20s. They may still be there. I need to go check.
Thunder, 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 Thundercats.
Oh, you still have a drive-in? That's really cool. Yeah, I don't know, really, love. Maybe, maybe not. No. Are you sleepy, Jake? Hi, Blast Mom. There is a drive-in like an hour away.
Is that still there? I don't even know if that's still there.
What, the one in Shelby?
Oh, I think you're talking about the one in Tiger.
The one in Tiger's still there too. Last time we were there, we watched like
The Da Vinci Code.
the Da Vinci Code, yeah, in the middle of a thunderstorm. Jennifer, do you live near Shelby? Oh, you said that you were from Charleston. Sorry. Do you still live in Charleston? That's not distracting at all. There's a drive-in with a kitty coaster wrapped around it.
What? That sounds
Fort
fun.
Moultrie? No, I haven't been. Play me a song, your piano man. Play me a song tonight. 'Cause we're all in the mood for a melody. You got us feeling alright. That would be my nightmare walking USA. Yeah, I've been to Kings Mountain. Are you gonna go to sleep? You just sleeping over here?
Nope.
Fine. From Charleston, live in Charlotte. Yeah, my thank you. My best friend lives in Charlotte. He is down for tonight. He didn't sleep any last night, neither did I. He had to take my daughter to a football game at 12 midnight. They had like a midnight madness or whatever.
Yeah, we did that for her too. Said that she shouldn't have to help clean the house.
Ooh. We need kazoos. That's a good idea. I'm gonna get a didgeridoo. I did go to the drum circle last night. I do love the drum circle so much. Nobody ever loves it as much as me, which makes me feel a little nerdy. There's a kazoo museum in South Carolina where where
Gosh, where is that? I heard of that before.
so many people smoke weed every day.
What?
Just people come in here and they're like, I'm high, smoke weed every day. Anna's at a friend's house.
Where's the Kazoo Museum?
No, Jacob does not like back rubs, foot rubs, or any other. No, he does not like massages because he's weird.
Well, what's that super chat say?
Brian Mertens, Jacob's sleep fund, $10. Here we go. Here's
Thank
somebody
you.
else like, I'm so high, yo yo. That's the only way I can stand to watch y'all.
Thank you, Brian, for your kind donation.
Your cat can eat a watermelon? Beaufort, North Carolina is where it's at. You mean Beaufort, South Carolina, right?
Where's Beaufort, South Carolina?
It's down by Charleston. Down like an hour south of Charleston.
We should go to the Kazoo Museum.
Why are you talking with your hand puppet?
I need to get googly eyes for my hand.
And then you could be like one of those bottom of YouTubers.
Don't ever say those words in this bunker ever again.
Stop.
Stop what?
You're too intense.
Who's intense?
Code word. Hand puppet. Yeah, the ghost is gone. You're quilting as you watch this, Beaterbeck?
What?
I like quilting.
What did you say? You betray me?
Do I collect
Participate
anything?
in the dark art of quilting?
I don't collect anything, do I?
You never are interested in one thing long enough to make a collection.
I do kind of have a ADD. I
Used to collect scrapbook paper.
which I never made a scrapbook out of. I also collected, different craft supplies. vintage furniture that I tell myself I'm gonna refinish. Yeah, lots of stuff like that. And I have to choose Jacob or Quilt. Definitely Jacob.
Used to collect boxes of spaghetti noodles.
Oh, look what you did.
At least I didn't hoard spaghetti noodles.
He says this because at one point, like, I kept buying them every time I went to the grocery store, but then come to find out there'd be like 40
So this
boxes
is the thing.
in there.
So every time she wanted to make spaghetti, she would go to the store and she's grocery shopping and she'd buy 2 boxes of spaghetti, but she'd only ever cook 1 box of spaghetti. So every time we ate spaghetti, we would have a backup spaghetti purchased, and she would never like look in the cabinet and buy. And then like one time we cleaned out the cabinet and there was like 400 boxes of spaghetti. And what else? What other one was stuffing for some reason, like stovetop stuffing. You had like an overabundance.
Can't ever have too much stuffing. I made spaghetti the other day with meatballs too. I love Barilla. Yeah, that's what I use.
All right, isn't that the spaghetti that hates gay people?
Is it? I didn't know that.
I forget which one it was.
Oh, man. This is why I don't watch the news.
Because you don't want to know which spaghetti hates gay people.
Because the last time I watched the news, I found out that Chick-fil-A hated gay people, and I had to give my food to a homeless person because I felt guilty for buying it. That's a true story, y'all.
Oh.
That's why he used Ronzoni.
Just Googled it,
It's
bro.
the anti-gay noodle? Stop, y'all! Oh my god, what am I gonna eat now? Okay.
No, Chick-fil-A, I want to... People do bash Chick-fil-A, and, you got to take the good with the bad, and Chick-fil-A actually treats their employees better than just about any other fast food restaurant.
I make my own sauce, Frank. And everybody complains because it's too spicy.
I don't complain.
Just like I used to make this spicy soup, like tortilla soup, and I would put chipotle peppers in it, and then Jacob would sneak around behind me and take the chipotle peppers out.
It was too hot.
No,
and I like spicy food, but it was excessive.
No, he's a wimp when it comes to spice.
Not true.
They treated you bad? Huh. That's weird. They do. I'm like, everywhere, every time I ever go to a Chick-fil-A, they're really nice. That's true. They do have, hands down, the best chicken. It's never called gravy, Frank. Why would you treat anybody badly? It's not even funny. Long Island gravy. Yum. Yeah, I don't either. Well, Spees, that's not cool. Have you ever worked in fast food? Because it sucks. Special announcement. Make sure you tip people well always. And treat people kind always. Except for when they're mean to you, and then it's okay to just be nasty.
Hey, now.
Don't be sarcastic. I'm going to give you an assignment, Spees. Go and read the inside of the album cover for Jack White's. Which album is it? Is it White Elephant? No, it's the other one.
It's elephant.
Just elephant.
Yeah.
All right, go read that. Hmm. You don't have Chick-fil-A's there. That's good. Who watches the cats while they're gone? Well, normally my grandfather and my dad, but
Usually, who's ever watching Grandpa.
yeah. That's Heather. That is so typical of fast food. I can remember those days. I've worked at Hardee's. I've worked at KFC. Pretty much worked everywhere.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Jennifer
Jennifer.
Stewart.
That's so sweet.
Appreciate it.
Well, I did make a video with some of Grandpa's stories the other day.
Yes, I'm gonna edit that, and you guys will be hearing that soon.
Yep.
I hope you enjoy it.
Stewart's a pretty common name in the United States.
Did I ever work at fast food? I worked at Wendy's. Yeah, I did. I worked at Wendy's. I think that's the only real fast food job I've had.
You getting a
Thank you,
Carpetbagger
Frank.
tea? That's
Appreciate
awesome.
it.
I don't know the name of the Matador.
Name of the Matador.
You've done Wendy's and McDonald's. McDonald's is the worst. Do you ever notice, like, you literally can't get anything at the drive-thru that is correct at McDonald's for some reason?
McDonald's does have the absolute highest rate of just messing up your order.
And do they actually ever have that ice cream machine on past, 5 p.m.?
There's weird. There's weird regulations. The way their machines are built, they have to be completely broken down every so many hours.
Yeah. You once got a Whopper at the McDonald's drive-thru? McDonald's shut down? That's kind of crazy.
Christy, did you break those nail clippers?
Maybe. It was an accident. I don't like McDonald's either. Sonic. You know what I like at Sonic is those pretzels. Those are good.
I like the mozzarella sticks and the cherry limeades.
I like cherry limeade, yeah. I also like hot dogs. I don't like their burgers.
Everyone always talks about In-N-Out, but best fast food burger you're ever going to taste is Culver's.
Their food is cooked to perfection. Ew. Maury, are you talking about purple drink? Culver's, that's the bomb.
Hey! What are you doing? Just gonna freaking scratch the freaking velvet painting.
Yes, Culver's is a franchise.
They're kind of... It's a chain that started in Wisconsin, and they're like kind of slowly spreading out.
We have one in Asheville.
I think they have one in Florida now. Straight in the painting.
You crave buckwheat pancakes? Doris, you live in Michigan too? Are you my mom? Because that's my mom's name. It'd be weird if you were my mom.
They go to Burgerville in the Northwest? No. I've never heard of Burgerville.
I love chicken and waffles, and there's a really cool Chicken and Waffles place in Asheville, which I forgot the name of. It might be King Daddy's. I can't remember. They give you a lot of food. Ew.
Don't even say anything. Walking USA Tours disappointed when they finally hit White Castle.
Popeyes sucks now? Come on.
Popeyes was purchased by Burger King.
Well,
And a lot of people say that the quality went down after that.
probably. Yeah, Peddling Prince.
White Castle is good.
Sent you a text message.
Who'd you send a text message to?
Peddling Prince.
Fat Burger? I don't think I've ever had Fat Burger.
I've heard of that. I remember Burger Chef. That was before Burger King, or maybe around, like, I don't know. Anyway, it was a long time ago. They used to have a salad bar.
Didn't they have their own fiberglass mascot?
Yeah.
I think Jeff might have something from Burger Chef. Five Guys is really expensive, but it is good.
Smash Burger's horrible. I don't know. I've never eaten there.
So many burger chains now. It's getting crazy.
It is. There's a place called Farm Burger in Asheville. It's really good.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like Jack in the Box, Heather. Mm-mm. Yes, Becca. Agreed.
Burger Time was a video game? Yeah, it was.
Do you remember the free Burger King video games they gave out?
What, Sneaking?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Burger King gave out these Xbox games, and one you were the king. It was called Sneaking, and the goal was to sneak up on lumberjacks and make them eat a burger.
Morgan loves Del Taco, friend of mine. That's all she ever talked about. She was from Texas. I don't think we have a Del Taco around here.
All my exes are from Texas.
Are they? That's probably because I sent the text message with internet instead of.
When I was in Portland, I had salmon chowder. No sneaking up on lumberjacks? It does seem dangerous.
Dinosaur Barbecue in New York. You were there, didn't you?
I didn't eat that. I've never eaten there. My mom said it's good. Said it's the best barbecue she's ever had. Yeah, I met Toy Addict when I was in Portland.
Oh, that's cool. If you want to show people something really scary.
I wasn't in Portland. I was in Seattle. They're from Portland. What?
You want to show people something really scary? We could take them in the basement.
Oh, no. They don't need to see that.
It's horrifying.
I do want to see something. Are we back?
Yes. I was just thinking about the Caboose Hotel thingy. Whoever said that. I love that place so much, and I really want to go back.
Ernest Hemingway's
Heather,
burger recipe. I've never heard of that.
Heather, you and John should try that place. Yeah, you would love it. What's the name of the video that you did about it? Do you remember?
Which place? The Caboose?
Yeah,
Let's just look Google Carpetbagger and Caboose.
yeah,
Is Heather in here? I didn't see her.
yeah.
What's with the spooky vibe? This is a campfire chat, but we're indoors, so we have to use a flashlight instead.
Well, Jacob was in charge of the campfire chat tonight because I had a paint and sip.
And I improvised. This is not a basement. It is a bunker.
Craig, I don't know what they'll come up with, but anyway, it was like a hotel. Well, it's like an Airbnb that is made from a caboose and a really, really nice like bathroom that they built with like a porch outside where you have like an outside TV and a waterfall and an outside shower. It's really nice. But it's a friend that owns it.
But she does rent it out. She rents it out through Airbnb.
Yeah, she does. No, it's not Airbnb, it's VRBO.
VRBO. VRB. Oh, isn't VRBO and Home Away the same thing?
Yes. Stop. You're gonna blind me. You know what I'm not in the mood for?
What?
This.
What?
Next week on the Spooky Spectacular, Carpetbaggers shares stories from the local bingo joint.
I don't get it.
I think they're trying to say it's not spooky.
I was very spooky. I've told at least 2 stories that were very spooky.
Every week I'm like so ill prepared. I don't know. Maybe I should start doing them on Sunday. The reason I do Saturday is because I figure people are off Sunday usually, so they don't have to go to sleep. Oh, thanks. It was pretty spooky.
There was this guy, and he went to this really creepy store. And they were selling monkey paws, and he's like, "Why are you selling monkey paws?" And the guy at the store said, "You can make wishes on a monkey's paw, but every time you make a wish, something bad will happen." So he wished that his business would take off, and it did. And he ran this industrial business, and his son was killed, and because that was the bad part of the monkey paw, and so he wished that his son would come back to life, and then he heard a knock on the door, and he called for his son, but the knocking just kept getting louder and louder. And he realized that whatever he brought back with that monkey paw was not truly his son. So he used his last wish on the monkey paw to wish his son away. And I don't know what bad happened with that. And do you know how I know? Because I was that monkey's paw. Now you tell a scary story.
How could I possibly follow that? What'd Becca say? Because I'm too far away to read it.
Let me see. The guy went to the doctor's office and said, I think I'm a moth. And the doctor said, I think you're a moth. Why did you come in here? And the guy said the light was on.
You get it, honey?
Yeah, moths, they come, they're attracted to light.
Yeah.
They can't see you.
That's okay. They can hear me. I gotta check the Facebooks, y'all.
You don't do other things while you're.
Well, you think they're all just sitting there staring at the screen waiting for something else to happen?
I feel like I missed a part of the monkey paw story. I feel like there was another wish in there somewhere. Well, I'll brush up on the monkey paw story and I'll tell it again next time. How about Poe?
All my friends from work went to Savannah this weekend and they're eating at the Pirate's house.
Why didn't they invite you?
Because I'm not part of their group.
Someone wanted us to do some Edgar Allan Poe.
I love Edgar Allan Poe so much.
So there's this guy, and his wife died, and he was really depressed about it. And there was a raven.
Yes, he was stationed
And
at
it said,
Fort Moultrie. Oh, actually, we have been to
Nevermore.
Fort Moultrie.
No, we haven't.
Yes, we have.
No, we haven't.
Okay, whatever.
When did we go to Fort Moultrie?
We were there by water.
It's not on the water.
Are you sure?
We drove by it in a boat.
Yeah,
But we didn't like.
that's what I'm talking
We didn't.
about.
We've not been inside.
And some of those big old, like, railroad ties or whatever that they used.
They used trees, a certain type of tree,
originally.
and apparently, the trees had enough bounce to them where they would actually, bounce bounce them back. There is a what is that Poe? Is it there is a Poe restaurant that we've eaten at
Yeah, Poe's Tavern.
Poe's Tavern. It's a palmetto tree. Okay, that makes sense.
Who knew the answer to that?
It was Craig Villard.
Craig, you get the award for this evening for knowing that. That's pretty cool.
Any plans for jelly beans? Not necessarily.
No, we're done with jelly beans for a year.
Jelly beans. Craig's Gifts live tour. See, I still have the CD of me singing the Crash Test Dummies. If anyone wants to bid on it. Once there was this girl who.
Honey, nobody pulled your string. Please don't sing.
Hey. All right. Well, it is been on here for 211 minutes. And maybe we should say good evening. No, we should say good night. Because when you say good evening, that's a greeting. Right?
I don't know.
Good evening. It's a welcoming. It sounds too welcoming. You ever gonna get your refund from the quilt people? No. The quilt mafia will never give me my money back.
Yeah, good morning. That's what I'm talking about. I need to go to bed.
All right, so we appreciate it. We appreciate you guys joining us. I'm sorry that Christy didn't tell any good stories, and I'm gonna be back with the better version of the monkey paw story next time. All right, love you guys, appreciate it, and this one's in the biggity bag.